Hello and welcome back to the Metropole Grid. My name is Andre. Hopefully you're doing well. It is, sorry, the music's probably still loud. It is a day in July. This is not quieting the music. Hold on. Flawless. How's everyone doing today? It is Thursday the 22nd. Tomorrow's a special day, but today is also a special day because I have a guest. Hold on, one of these buttons should make him appear. Oh yeah, there you go. It has been a minute. We've been rescheduling this one, but we were joined by a special guest. This is Eric Keilback. You might know him as Whiteblade, and then it's either ones or twos depending on the day of the week. How's it going, Eric?
Local Netrunner heel.
Yeah, right.
Villain of the community.
Yeah. If you don't know, this is Whiteblade. He's kind of been in the papers recently with a deck list, and we're gonna be playing that deck list today because we wanted to have you on weeks ago actually when that deck list was like the front of Netrunner DB because it's a good deck list and it actually is relevant for a thing going on tomorrow. But can you introduce who you are? Otherwise, you have some like pretty big some names, some titles to your name.
I'm Whiteblade. I have 111. I've been playing Netrunner for 9 years now. I've been playing since original core set came out. I'm a Canadian Netrunner player. I've played a lot of tournaments. I'm the U.S. national champion. I'm the Asia Pacific champion. Yeah, I have a bunch of store champion regional wins over the many years I've been playing this game. I don't know. I feel like I've been here forever now. You know what I mean? It's just like
it's been a while. You started young too. You got like a pretty big leg up.
I was 14 when I started.
Yeah. Also, I haven't said hi to everyone in chat, and there's a lot of people here. How's it going, Parallel? Mark Andre, how you doing? Good games. Aaron, I miss old Andre. Shane replaced it with a clone. How's it going, Aaron? It's been a minute. Seabass, how you doing? Best day of the week, except this week since there's gonna be Netrunner Friday too. There is Netrunner tomorrow. We'll be talking about that in a second, but we have some show matches we're gonna be streaming tomorrow on this channel at 3 o'clock. Most of tonight, actually, I'm really glad that we can be joined by Eric because we're gonna be playing some of the like most competitive decks. And Eric, you are a competitive Netrunner player. That's how it goes, huh?
Yeah, I think like that's my brand. You know, it's just like I'm here to play. Like that's the. You know, startups fine, but I'm here to play tournaments. It's why I started. It's one of the reasons like I really got into that, and it was like tournaments are fucking lit.
Yeah.
You know? Well, winning is pretty good when it happens, but just like preparing and playing for tournaments is really fun. I have a lot of fun. I probably have the most fun playing Netrunner when it's like preparing for a tournament or like playing in tournaments. I've had the opportunity. I've been like blessed with the opportunity to play in a lot of high profile tournaments, so I really like that environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won a store champ. God, it's almost a month ago. Holy fuck! It was a while. I guess it's been a while.
It's been a minute
since we were supposed to do that write up thing because like, I think I had work. No, I think you missed that week.
I had to take that week off. Yeah, we streamed Sunday instead.
And then I had work, but yeah, I came off of I won a store champ this year, which was nice because I wasn't gonna have the time to go to a lot of store champs, so I'm kind of glad I was able to pick up a store champ win in Vancouver.
Nice, congrats. Team for Vancouver is really cool. I need a bounce between like shout outs from people in chat and like trying to see what we're doing today. One thing that you didn't mention at all, which is weird, you never said the word ShadowNet, which seems like a kind of a slight at Phil.
It's not my podcast.
Oh, okay, cool. Whatever then.
I'm just a returning guest.
Yo, Sungren, how's it going? Happy to be hearing you tomorrow. The new microphone is quite nice. Your last video is great. Time to lawyer up. Yo, Tanuki, how's it going? I guess it's amateur hour on tonight's stream. Yeah, today it is amateur hour. We're playing system gateway only just to make Eric real upset with us for some reason.
Dude, I had to stop watching during your startup month or whatever it was.
Oh man. Yo, Jingles, how's it going?
It probably was good, but like, have you noticed by the way that like I would say like more often than not, like I would say. Probably, I know that the deck list before Blamechanger was
there's a lot of startup decks. There's one right today, and unfortunately,
yes.
I think Napalm reached out to me, if I'm not mistaken, saying like, "Hey, can you try this deck list out?" I'm like super stoked that this deck list is the deck list of the week. It is really cool, and I promise to revisit it. Unfortunately, it's not going to be exactly tonight because we have more topical plans based off of what's happening tomorrow. But sorry,
you can dunk on some. The secret is you bring this list into just like a regular standard game. Because there's no banned list. There's no banned cards in this list, so we can just play this like.
You could, yeah, no, you could play this in standard. I wonder how bad it would be. Like if you'd feel really not bad, but you mean like the power differential. Like this deck runs good cards. It seems okay. This deck seems like an interesting off-brand Virus Max.
Yeah, Virus Max, but really bad. Yeah, that
Well,
seems
yeah, it's
accurate.
less than the most competitive deck in the whole
I
format. And on this note, wait, hold on one second before we go too far. It is worth knowing we put out a video early this week about like 7 tips for Netrunner. So maybe there's a lot of people here that are newer to the channel. This is like normally we would like today is specific where we're gonna try and be like, okay, what is the most competitive? Let's see and try and push ourselves, stuff like that. Eric, I'm gonna just do if it's not too patronizing, I'm
disclaimer.
gonna do a
Give me the
disclaimer.
disclaimer.
Yeah, we gotta do disclaimer
Yeah,
here
yeah,
that Eric is like pretty dismissive, or it's just like it's not for him, and he has no problem saying that like startup as a format is not for him. He cares about like
Startup's good.
startup's great.
That's just not for me.
Yeah, which
It's not for me.
is fine. So if you hear any negativity from this guy, just go ahead and ignore him. You can tease him all you want. That also generally works.
What was I gonna say? Oh man, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking pissed at you about that 7 tips for Netrunner video.
What?
Because I was like a third writing an article called How to Run. And I feel like you kind of just hit the big ones, Like I don't want to finish it now.
Well,
I was
you should. You definitely. What are we missing out? Because there's so many tips, and people have already written comments to be like, okay, these are good ideas. These are good ideas. Like 7 tips is by no means the basis of good fundamentals. It is a start, but there's a lot.
I think like you hit the big things of like know your game plan, play the matchup, where the agendas.
Yeah.
I think are like. If you just like focus on that, your win rate will go up by like at least 10 to 15%. You know what I mean?
Yo, I think if you plan your turn, your win rate goes up 10%.
I don't plan my turn. I think planning the turn is a bad way, is not good. I just sort of like decide, okay, is this
your daily casting turn on click 1? Let's go.
Well, no. I mean, I just am like, okay, these things are gonna happen, and then I just do them in the order I think that are the best.
Yeah, but you plan your turn. You don't sit down. You've been playing too much Netrunner, man.
No, it's running on. I'm running on autopilot.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I was trying, like, this is gonna sound super fucking. I was trying to think of like how to conceptualize, how to identify your game plan. Because like, I was thinking like, I don't know. One of the problems I find with article writing in some sense is it's like. It's not. I don't think it's useful to any. Like you can like build these like really like sort of high theory frameworks to like engage with the game.
Yeah.
Like you like take all the decks and you're like, okay, decks are like like these 5 decks are this type and these 5 decks are this type and these 5 decks are this type or whatever, and like you make up all these words and terms or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't help anyone. Like at the end of the day, like you need to like. A framework is only as useful as it's like actually can be used by players in real games. And so, like, one of the things I kind of like yours because I feel like you just sort of hit the big points, which is what I want to do. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'll finish this article. I want to kind of write an article before I go to BC. And I don't know. Like I don't know what to write it about, basically.
Yo, I know Eric, you got Twitch chat up, but Thanos, yo, how's it going by the way? It says specifically like finish it. Saying things in different words can reach wider audiences, and I agree with that. Also, Sengren too, saying like I was thinking of putting together a thing. I think it's definitely worth going for. There's no reason to not.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I'm also just tired of people being shitty at Reddit. I think like you know what I mean? Like it's just like listen, I'm like have you okay. Do you think what's harder, playing Corp or playing Renner?
I think playing Corp is harder. Because I think
That's not fucking true at all. What are you talking about? You get to see all the cards.
I think as a runner you can luck sack victories. As a Corp you can't. I think it's also less intuitive. Like you tell a runner this is how you win, and then you just be like you run. You see cards. If you see enough cards, you win. As a Corp, it's quite something. Like whoa, they can get in. They have programs. Like I'm done. Like I'm cooked. Like. I think it's easier to misplay poorly as a Corp. Like you can structurally put ice in a wrong place and the game is over before the mid game.
Okay, at the highest level play maybe, but I think at the intermediate level, the Corp game plan is like, especially like if you look at PD for example, it's like, it has like a pretty simple game plan, really, and like it's not. I think it's kind of like even if you put like some bad ice on the remote, like you can still kind of get carried by Skunk Void.
Oh yeah,
like,
you're Skunk Void.
At the highest level of play, like yeah, like if it's Pinsel versus Rotom and Rotom installs the Ansel on remote turn 1, it's like you just concede or whatever. But like for Mortal, I do think it's like you can just sort of like follow the game plan and execute it. And compared to like Runner, where like you can just sort of int on R&D and like yeah, okay, you can run R&D like for singles 3 times in a row or whatever, but like that's really bad.
Yeah, but like I think that's something maybe I'm hung up on, and I'm hearing this a bit, seeing this a bit as well in the chat. But like, I don't know, I'm used to the days of old Netrunner where I was teaching old Netrunner, and like, you would just get lucky and win. You could. Maybe I'm repeating myself.
I think agenda densities are different, and also the multi-access in the game. Like right now in this like very, I think the difference is like you used to be able to lose to like you remember the blowouts of like turn 1 indexing or whatever. Or, like,
you lose. Yeah, you could lose on spot.
Well, it's just like those just don't happen anymore because like those cards don't exist. Like there's no card on the Runner side
that just
you can like blow the. Okay, I need to change the lighting in my room because I feel like I'm in some noir crime zone.
It's nice, man.
One moment.
Yeah.
No, it's not. 1 second.
Slow deep data mining. Yeah, that was the turn 1 and Sunny, huh? Okay, Eric's gonna go sort that out. For those also who are just tuning in, yeah, we're joined by Eric. He probably swears a bit more than I do, so if that tickled you wrong, it's not gonna get better. Yo, going great. I freak out more as a corp and suffer brain freeze as Runner. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is just me. Like for the corp, for the Runner, like I think it is relatively intuitive. Maybe learning the game, get down your breakers, get through ice, see enough stuff. I don't know. I find the corp way more intimidating. It's easier if you have like alternate win conditions, but sometimes it's really hard to get there.
This is better.
It seems like you changed nothing. What did you change? You had like nice backlighting before. You had a glow going on. It was good.
I don't know. I do think the thing on the corp. I mean, like when you're saying like historically, I feel like I've been around for so long. Like, do you mean like what time period?
I mean, like when I was learning the game, like at the point of the time,
like, what, like 2007. You old fuck.
It was after it was Spin Cycle. So I don't know.
Really, I thought you were a core set boy like me.
Of course, no. I got into it like after like hearing about the game through Shut Up and Sit Down. So I think it was a while later.
How many like Quinn is like how many Netrunner Netrunner children has Quinn fathered?
Oh man, countless. Even
he's
today,
like
he probably just walks around with his arm, and people are like, "What is that?" And they were like, "Oh, it's a game that I think is really great." And then obviously everyone Googles it.
He's like one of those guys who donates to sperm banks.
Yeah, and then secretly has
like tons of children.
Yeah, you'll never know.
Yeah, no, I mean, but I think like the game, like I just think it's like the game back in like 2013 or 2014 is like fundamentally different than it is now.
It feels that's what I was refreshed about System Gateway. System Gateway felt way closer to like my core set owner experience than it has in a really long time. System Gateway felt
the Netrunner course.
Yeah, back in the day, like the core experience of learning the game of System Gateway compared to like when I started the game, they feel very similar.
I feel like, okay, I mean, like Gateway's okay. This is the disclaimer. Gateway's cool. I just don't really like it. But
yeah.
I do.
Wait, can you qualify that? Because there's a lot of people that I think are not familiar with your take on this. Like when Eric says that, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I don't like Gateway because I want to fuck my opponent up. I want to play bullshit powerful cards.
Yeah.
I want to just fucking do disgusting shit. I want to have disgusting shit happen to me. And, like Gateway is very clearly designed as an experience to not really harm anyone.
No,
I understand.
Yeah, there's no account side.
But it's not even like it's simpler. I don't even think it's that much simpler. I think it's just like, like if you look at a card like Neurospike, right?
Yeah.
How many conditions does Neurospike have on it?
A whole bunch.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and it's obviously like for what it's worth, Neurospike is like one of my favorite cards in that set.
Yeah,
but it is a very like safe win condition. When it's like Scorched Earth is like, what the fuck? You just do 4 meat damage? Like how the fuck does that make any sense? You know what I mean? And then also they printed Sea Source in the same set. Like they knew what was gonna happen.
No, they knew. I think they figured that one out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think it's like, in some sense, I'm not as big a fan of Gateway. Like my sort of Netrunner experience was like, oh, it's like Breakers and Ice and like ETF versus
Magnum Opus.
Gabe.
Yeah.
magnum opus, but like I think what really made me, what I also really liked the core set was like fucking sea scorching people was lit as fuck.
You see,
And
like you say that,
like
but sea scorching people was like an experience as a newer player that when I started playing the game, I thought this game's dumb.
really, I was like,
dude, this is the kind of deck that I think you would have endorsed heavily. But like, I went to one of my first GNKs and I played against a guy who, you know, now years later we're good friends still. So like, you know, water under the bridge. But like, he was playing CI. You know, the sort of CI decks back in the day. Cerebral Imaging, mind you, was an old deck that says your credits equals hand size, and all he did is play right after Order and Chaos came out. Not Order and Chaos.
Okay, so
Honor and Profit.
Okay, so CI is bad at this point.
No, but I'm not talking combo CI. Like all the deck was is restructure. Oh, you ran Sea Sword Scorch, Archive Scorch. Some nonsense.
You want to play Plastic Crate?
No, because the Plastic Crate was a GNK promo prize. I didn't know what I had to do. It was like, oh, you didn't play the wrong cards. You ran, you died. Like, look.
That's called you learned a lesson.
I learned a lesson, and then every time I played against that guy, I was really not happy about it. But like that wasn't a good experience, is all I'm trying to say. And I think Sea Sword Scorch is good for the game ultimately. But like,
I think I like Sea Scorch because it was like, one of the reasons I really liked it, especially it like attracted me in the core set, was like thought the game was about like money. Like I thought the game was about breaking ice and putting agendas in remotes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks.
And then I rolled up against a deck that was like, actually, no, I'm trying to fucking bomb your neighborhood.
Yeah, that was like, really cool.
That's lit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think I felt worse because they didn't have a game plan besides that. Like they literally had no game plan. Not that the old Wayland decks did in retrospect.
Sure, I do think, but like also like in the core set you also have noise. Like
noise was dumb.
Okay, no, what do you mean noise was dumb? Noise was awesome. I mean, like noise was dumb, but like
no, okay,
but, like,
hold on.
Noise was dumb, but like
we should use more elegant words than dumb. There's no way dumb is the right way to be talking about this.
No, fine. Noise was lit as fuck, and like also, like come on, like
I hear you. I hear you.
You just have those games where you're like, okay,
yeah, you just
I gotta trust the deck. You gotta trust the deck, and you like they install 3 viruses, run archives, and you like win, and that's awesome. Like I do think noise was pretty ridiculous before Jackson, which is like
I didn't ever experience personal workshop noise stim hack.
It was really good.
Well, I've heard. Just for those who are not following this, maybe this is like, you know, welcome to guys who've been playing Netrunner for a long time, talk about Netrunner. Noise, whenever you install the virus, you mill the top card of the R&D. That's it. Went into archives face down. And for Personal Workshop, you just put a bunch of your viruses on here, and then you played Stimhack, which was the equivalent card to what is it, Overclock modernly, but twice as many credits.
Don't fucking say that.
Look, you have to communicate in ways that are clear.
No, what? I feel old. You can't talk about Stimhack in the past tense like that. It's painful.
A lot of people know what Stimhack is. Please raise your hand if you don't know what Stimhack is.
It really breaks my heart that there's a subset of the population that only knows Overclock and doesn't know.
But do you know what the worst part is? That you're much younger than most people here. So if you feel old, how do you think we feel? You know? Okay.
Oh my god, that's painful. I mean, like, you're right. There are people out there who are like, I know what Overclock is, but don't know what Stimhack is, and that's like a deeply...
But that's good. That's so good. Idea. That means there's people playing this game that haven't played this game. Like, there's not only us who like bought a collection and they're like, oh, we have this collection. We got to keep playing this game. We spent so much money on this. Like, there's people that are choosing to be here, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say real quick, there's a lot of people in chat, and I it's a bit of a conversation, but I'm reading as much as your comments as possible, and enjoying it. So if there's not as much interaction, please at least.
Sorry, I'm trying not to steal your way.
No, that's quite okay.
I do think, but like, just in some sense, it's like I wish Gateway was just like a little more fucked up, and I think like the places where Gateway is fucked up are not places where I want the game to be fucked up. Like, Anotic Void's pretty fucked up, you know what I mean?
Anotic Void is way more powerful than any card I thought we would see in a core set. And not in a way that is like the sort of exciting, like powerful interaction turns that Account Siphon kind of pushed you towards, but just in like a brute power, like, oh my god, this is good. I don't think that
Yeah, like Anodic Void is just really fucked up. I think it's like a fucked up, like a good kind of fucked up, but like also it's just like also like Neurospike could have been like you know what's a card I wish was disgusting but isn't?
Complete image.
The complete image could stay where it is. What's that card? Clearinghouse.
Clearinghouse is like, I haven't seen enough people, lean into that.
Clearinghouse is bad. That's why, because it's a bad card. I mean, I think the thing with Clearinghouse that makes me sad is like arguably the best thing you can do with Clearinghouse in Standard is like double dedication.
Oh, in Standard, yeah. Oh, okay, look.
Yeah.
You talk about this whole Neurospike thing, and I've spent a lot of time in the reviews, the System Gateway reviews, talking about this. Like, I am so excited that the Nisei developers have taken what was back in the original core set. The original core set, if you wanted to do bluff stuff, right? Like, I know, Eric, you're probably not a big fan of the Yomi idea, but it was just Project Junebug. You advance it, they ran it, they didn't run it.
I don't hate Yomi. I don't hate
Okay, cool.
But it's not my playstyle. But yeah, I don't hate it. It's fine.
But like, that was it. That was Junebug. And now we have so many cards that interact so well together. Like, oh, is that trap a clearinghouse? Then I have to run it. Like, the fact that there's a card within this small card pool that actually carries you to run it when it had 6 advancement. Like, there's a card that basically yells, there's a reason to run a Junebug on 6 advancement, or like a Urtica Cypher, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool. On top of that, we have the Neurospike combo. I like, there's a lot of thought put into these. All these traps work really well together. I'm a big fan.
You know what's a card I really like from core set that Neurospike reminds me of? This is like a dog shit card that no one's played in their life.
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, can you read me 1 second? I'm looking it up. Can you read me the text? Do you know what the text of Aggressive Negotiation is?
Yeah, it's play only if you've scored an agenda this turn. Go get an operation added to your hand.
No, search Undie for a card and you add to HQ.
Oh, it wasn't an operation. It was just a card.
And so, like, Neurospike kind of has Aggressive Negotiation energy, where it's like...
Well, no, we have. They reprinted Aggressive Negotiation. It's that grid. Not the grid. What? Yeah, the grid. What's it called?
Malapert
yeah,
is also...
That's this.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, they reprinted Malapert as playable aggressive negotiation.
Yeah, I think the reason Malapert's so much better... Like, Aggressive Negotiation was, like, literally unplayable. Malapert was good. Malapert's good because you can, like, pre-install it for the click, I think.
Oh, Malapert's
also a super...
Malapert's just a good card.
Well, there are a lot of cards in Gateway I like a lot, but it just doesn't have, like...
Yeah, it doesn't have a home right now outside of Neurospike, and I think it needs like one or two more.
Fucked up. It just needs to be more fucked up, and like I'm kind of hoping. I would say, you know what's the thing that surprised me about Gateway? More of the cards in Gateway got played than I thought would get played.
Yes.
Which surprised me.
Nisei's been getting so much better at this that like every set they put out, the amount of unplayables to playables, it's getting real aggressive.
Yeah, I think that like even some cards where I was like, so like Tranquilizer, for example,
playable.
Yeah, it's playable. Like I was pretty sure it would be unplayable, but like I did not predict it would go in Virus Max of all decks.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's obviously good there. There's a lot of cards.
Like, what are the unplayables? If you ask me, what are the unplayable cards in System Gateway? You got like that van that sells things. You have the Memory Diamond.
Memory Diamond's not terrible.
Are you really?
It's like one of the only ways to get hand size in the game right now.
That doesn't mean it's good though.
Well, yeah, but like if you want, like I think Smart Way Distributor is like we can just like mathematically determine it's a bad card. But
if the games consistently went to turn 40, it would be okay.
I don't even think that's true, by the way. I do think the diamond is like, at least it has a home, which is like there are like, for example, like let's say in the next set. I don't know what. Well, I know what's in the next set, but this is just like a complete hypothetical. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say there was some insane combo deck on run aside
that you just needed 6 hand size. Yeah.
You need 6 hand size. You would play the Memory Diamond because it's like the only source of hand size in the game that isn't Beach Party, because they fucking rotated origami.
You got Super Corridor, so enjoy that idea.
Don't make the fucking I'm not fucking playing that card.
You're right. Like this, but like, yeah, no, I agree. This could be a tech card. Like obviously it does one thing, and well, it does 2 things and 2 things only. But like this doesn't find a spot in the meta, right? Route to Brain Chip? Does Brain Chip still exist? I don't think Brain Chip exists. Oh, like Adam Brain Chip. Yeah. Sorry. Aaron.
What about Red Team is
Red team.
Red team's bad.
Oh man, yeah, red team's a bummer, right?
You know what I gotta say? I'm going straight to Nisei jail on this one.
Yeah,
Like, don't pass go.
yeah.
We saved you. Okay, that's all I gotta say on this one. The playtesters saved the world on this one. It was gonna be it was gonna be too good.
Yeah.
I don't regret not printing an insane Crim Econ card into the world of every Crim Econ card is really good.
Can you explain just for like for transparency for everyone, your involvement with like Nisei playtesting?
Oh yeah, like I'm like Nisei adjacent. I'm like a playtest. So I playtested Ashes, both sets. And I playtested all of Gateway.
Mm-hmm.
And I playtested a bit of Update. And then I have tested I've tested MWLs and cards for FFG since 2017.
Yeah.
So I did Katara, Rain Reverie, and I did the first MWL that had like a ban. Like the first MWL that went to a ban list. So I've done like a lot of testing. I tested Red Team, like I've tested all the I saw every single version of these Gateway cards. I didn't play all of these Gateway cards.
Yeah.
I am no longer a playtester because it was consuming all my free time.
You didn't burn any bridges, did you? Did you?
No. I haven't spoken to Nisei Dev in a while. But like I think we're on good terms. I have a card. I got to design a card for.
Oh yeah, right.
APAC.
Oh, sick. Yeah, congrats on that. That's super cool.
No, I'm excited. It's gonna be a Wayland card. I'm very excited.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, but like it's gonna be good.
Obviously, when you playtest a set of cards, like there should be cards for everyone, right? Like we can pretty confidently put you in a competitive, like angle. When you're testing, like, are you aware, or like is Nisei aware that when you give your feedback, it's like specifically to hit a certain niche, or is that lost?
Well, I think
somewhere?
no, for sure. I mean, like I think so. Like the playtest group is composed of people from like a bunch of different backgrounds. Like when
it's going to be a range.
Gateway, for example, like Pinsel, Rodham, and I were all playing Gateway games together.
Mm-hmm.
For a good chunk of it, which are like we're all good players. There are players who are like a step down from that, but are still like really good. And then like there are people who are more intermediate, and like some people who are like I've barely played any Netrunner, but I want to help out, kind of thing, or like they'd be like the friends or partners of Netrunner players.
Yeah. And
I think there are times where they were like, it's a sensitive thing. There are times where devs like we're concerned about the competitive viability of this card. I think, for example, like Cleaver and Buzzsaw, which are the two breakers from
the fixed strength
breakers,
Anarch.
Two fixed, and I think I had a discussion with them where it was like not a discussion, but like we were talking, and I was like, you realize like these aren't gonna get played basically in standard at all right now, and they were like, yeah, but like we think in the future that like there will be these are playable, and these are kind of where we want breakers to end up, and also we think they're good in the dual decks, and they're good in startup. So like it's not. There have been times where I've been like, this card's really bad, or like this card is gonna be competitive, and they're like, yeah, that's okay. Sometimes cards that I thought were like good would get buffs because they were like, well, this is going to go in the dual deck and we want it to be good in the dual deck. Like, it's not just, I don't think they just balance for competitive reasons.
No, they definitely don't.
I think the fallacy.
I don't mean that as a slight. I mean that like there's obviously a lot of effort that makes this an approachable.
Sure. I think the fallacy. I mean, I think like Neurospike was one of those things where they were like Neurospike started like, okay, all cards in playtesting, and this isn't just a Nisei thing, this is like every game I've ever playtested for. All cards, the vast majority of cards start up way more fucked up than they end up.
I've heard some of the original FFG specs before they're tuned down. It's they just basically go as wild and then rein it back, right? That's the idea.
Yeah, so like one of the like when I was testing for FFG, like one of the cards. So like Rain and Reverie originally started as like a cycle of cards, and then it got moved over to a big box.
Yeah.
I remember one of the cards was like something called like Confidence of the Council. and it was just like every single time you took a tag, the corp gets a bad pub.
Bull.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, like it's obviously fucking insane. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
wild.
I remember like Sportsmetal used to be the first operation you play each turn is discounted by 1 for each agenda in the runner's score area,
Cool.
which was pretty wild, by the way.
Yeah, I believe it.
Turns out free biotic is a hell of a drug.
Well, we have Audacity. It's the same thing. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. But you know what I mean? So it's like, sorry, what was the original question was?
Well, we were talking about the basic idea that things were basically they're really pushed and then you rein them back based off of what is considered playable after testing.
Yeah, and I mean that happened with a lot of the gateway cards. It'll probably happen with more cards in the future. That's just kind of how playtesting works. Sometimes you need to buff cards up, but it like all depends. Yeah, that's that. I've playtested for a while. I do not know if I will playtest again. I mean, I think the door is open, so like I could. It's just like, well, I mean, like I don't know.
Sorry.
I want to say respond to Scrub RS. Do the playtesters at least try out the unplayable cards? Seems like a lot of higher level players take one look at cards, call them trash, and never experiment with them at all to find uses. I would say yes. We the testers and dev are like aware, hey, like there's not a lot of feedback on this card, or like, hey, people aren't playing this card. One of the cards, I mean, like, okay, Smart Way Distributor, by the way, like that's a learning card, right? Like that's a card you look at and it's supposed to teach you a thing about Netrunner. It's not supposed to be like a standard, like it's not designed to be a standard playable card. If it hits standard, that's fine, but like it's just obviously okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I stopped testing. I'm not gonna play like 20 games of Smart Way Distributor because they're just like, we want this to be how it is for like reasons that aren't balanced. I was like, okay, and then I just stopped playing Smart Way Distributor. But like we try and break a lot of cards, and sometimes we end up breaking them. Some like the flaw, like playtesting isn't about like predicting what the meta will be like. Playtesting is about making sure the cards are fun to play with.
Yeah, that's a cool way of talking about it.
You know?
Yeah.
Like no one internally was like, oh yeah, Virus Max is like the outcome of this set. You
but
know?
that's like the thing that I wanted to specifically ask you about this because I know you did the playtesting, right? Like Virus Max. Okay, for those who don't know, Virus Max is like a really competitive deck list right now, which plays Max. You play a lot of viruses. You play Hive Mind. Let me just find the deck. And the idea is that all together, all these cards work together to make something that's considered one of the, if not the best deck right now. Do playtesters feel blindsided? Do they feel bad that they didn't discover this in playtesting? Does this feel like a mistake? Like, would you think that if the people who are making cards knew about this deck list, that they would change what the cards look like? Like, does this feel like a failure or does this feel like a happy accident?
Like, I can only speak for me. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
When I think stuff like this comes out, I think it's amazing. Like it's super cool because like you want like the goal of playtesting, you don't want to just dictate what people play. Like it's super cool when people take the cards and like do their own thing with them in ways you never thought possible. I don't think it was like we had an idea that botchers, like for example, like personally, I thought botchers would be okay. It turned out to be way better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
Same thing with Fermentor. Like I thought Fermentor would be okay, but like not really hit standard that much. They both turned out to be incredible cards. It turns out Cookbook's really, really good. And so it's just like I think that's cool. I don't want to like part of the, you know, take place experiences. I don't want to like know what the upcoming meta is going to be. Are there moments where I feel like I wish we had caught that? I wish something was different. Yeah, absolutely. I have regrets about how some of the Ashes cards came out as a playtester. Like, I wish I had caught. Like, I really do think Rizeki would not be as problematic if it was 2 influence, for example. I think that was like a lesson in like printing 1 influence cards is really powerful. And I think also we corrected that lesson for Gateway. There are some like the whole PD deck turned out way better than I thought it would be. It's like I mean it's gonna sound silly saying it now. I didn't expect that it would be like this amazing Glacier Rush deck. Like I didn't put that together in my head. I actually thought the best version of the deck would be Dedication Ceremony Rococo, recurring the dedication ceremonies over
that's
and
what
over
I
again.
tried to build immediately when I saw it. It's like, oh, cool, combo deck where we get pieces back.
And like I just didn't put together. It's tough because it's like you have a lot of changes all going on at once. I think what makes PD really, really good is that Stim Hack is rotated.
Oh yeah, they're so for why remote poke specifically?
I think because it's like having a burst of money would make getting through the skunk make it way easier to get back through the skunk quite a second time. To deal with the skunk, and also it would make Anarch better. And so it's just like
what's Stim Hack?
just miss. It's just like easy to miss stuff like that, in my opinion. I never predicted that. Like I didn't have this idea that like this would be in the crazy best deck. That's reality. Like when the next set comes out, I don't know what it's called. I mean, I know what it's called, but I don't want to say because I've gotten in trouble for this before.
Yeah.
I
can't edit this. I'm not.
Yeah. You can't. We can't edit this out. Yeah, you can't. Phil just bleeps me or whatever.
Like, he just cuts out large swaths of your rants. You don't even know. I don't even know if you listen to the final product. He makes you sound terrible.
That explains a lot. But it is like, there will be decks that come up from that set that we didn't see. Like I do think that hopefully the cards are fun. Like I mean, that's all you can hope for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
That's sort of my view on it.
Solom said specifically, I think playtesters, if they managed to solve the meta before release, the meta would be pretty stale. And I think you're right about that. And actually, that's another good question specifically because I've heard times where there's been like audible frustration that playtesters, specifically when sets come out right before tournaments or like big things, like if a set drops right before Worlds and somebody only has a month to work with the cards, and some people have the idea that playtesters have months to work with the cards and that they're at an advantage. Do you think that's a legitimate concern?
Yes, but not to the extent that people make it out to be. I do think it's realistic that like playtesters have some amount of advantage, especially in like a very fresh set environment. How much it's like tough where it's like, for example, like me, like I knew about the Neurospike Neurospike SSO, right?
Yeah.
I knew about that deck like a month before the set came out.
Sure.
I do think that like we don't have a lot of time, and nor do we really try to like sort of grind out standard in the testing environment, because it's like as soon as you like sort of finish, you're moving on to the next thing, or like the cards the cards change all the time, so it's like hard to sort of pin things down, or like things are in flux so often that like it's hard to be like, oh, this is what the meta's gonna look like. And then also like sometimes you just miss something. Like I had a set of predictions coming out of Gateway. One of those predictions was that Anarch was going to basically be competitively dead as a faction.
Why?
Because I felt that Stim Hack rotated, which essentially meant that you should always be in Criminal, and that
because they have access to Overclock. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. No, it's like essentially because it was like the two reasons you wanted to be in Criminal was like Stim Hack bin breakers and like hand disruption and like deck disruption.
Sure.
Like Hippoing Ice, for example.
Yeah.
I think Hippoing Ice is way lower value with Spin Doctor in the format.
Oh yeah, it got a lot worse. Man,
and so
Alice
like
Merchant.
I
Just
think like stargating and like doing all that stuff is like worse. Like imping cards from hand is worse.
Way worse.
And so like okay, so if like the disruption and also I did think that like there would be like Red Polana or like some deck would be like good.
But the virus like thing just really goofed that up, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we'll get there. But I did think that I knew about the Skunk Void interaction like in playtesting, right?
Sure.
Like we knew the cards worked that way, and so in my head I was like, some Glacier deck is going to play this and it's going to be really good, and it's going to make it hard to play Anarch essentially without Stim Hack and like the recursion. Like the Glacier decks want to play sort of like a generic game plan that's like all three ofs or two ofs, and so like Imp and Hand Disruption is really bad versus those decks, even more so, because it's like if you're playing against like a combo deck, your odds of hitting a combo piece out of hand are just high. But it's like versus Glacier, it's like, okay, that lost like an Enigma, it doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah, they're pretty resilient, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and so I had this prediction that Anarch would be essentially competitively dead. I was wrong on 2 counts. The first was Virus Max, which I don't really feel bad about because it's like
It's
no
cool.
one fucking predicted that.
It's cool.
The second was I thought that APOC Shaper would be the best APOC deck. I knew there would be I figured there would be a good APOC deck out of Gateway.
Okay.
I thought that it would be Shaper.
Why? Is it
because
specifically
I felt
Tao's ability, or
I felt like Tao's ability, which I overrated heading into Gateway meta.
Yeah.
And the existence of Viarcation and
Creative
Commission.
Yeah.
Which I think are really good econ cards for the and Telework Contract. I also felt was like a good card for that style of deck.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I also just think so that was I thought would be better, and it turns out that like at least for the beginning, you can just play APOC and Anarch and it's still good enough. It turns out. I think the Corp decks have become optimized enough that like it's actually not good, especially the PD decks figured out how to beat APOC. The turns out the accurate part of my prediction was Reg Anarch is dead. Freedom died off. Shishiko is pretty unplayable right now. Val was tried but doesn't work. So the part of my prediction was right was like Reg Anarch, which I felt good about, but I missed the APOC part, which I also don't think APOC Anarch is very good right now.
But isn't that the only Anarch that exists outside of Hive Mind Max competitively?
Yes. So I mean I was kind of right.
Yeah.
But it's like it's tough to make those predictions. I had ideas about what would happen on the Corp side. I didn't predict that PD would be as good as it was.
Right.
But yeah, so like I mean, are there any? Sorry, I want to say Scrub RS said something. Are there ever any cards floated in playtesting that are proposals to replace the Rashidas of Netrunner? Cards that you're happy to include in any deck?
Well, you've seen things like Spin Doctor, stuff like that kind
of.
Well, like yeah,
but
like is proposed. Oh, I don't know. Actually, real quick, if I can jump in. Sorry, just 1 second. Nato, I see you in chat. Yeah, just like Nichan said. Unfortunately, I know your deck list is the front of the deck thing, but we're gonna have to push that to another week because specifically today, with Eric as a guest, we're gonna be playing some competitive standard stuff in a second. Sorry, man.
I think it's hard to like. I mean, I'm not gonna go into specifics because like I technically am under NDA.
Yeah.
And like I want to respect what
you signed a real NDA, right? Of course you do. Do you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I signed a real NDA.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe I did. I don't remember. It's been a while. I mean, there are cards that are floated that are like we think these are going to be really good and playable because like design or dev has like a vision of like June, for example, has talked about this before. They have a vision of what the game is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
You know, like if your game goes over 50 minutes, you get DQ'd from the tournament, for example.
Yeah, it's a bit of a paraphrasing, but yeah. Yeah, shorter games is a thing.
Shorter games, like more haymakers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think they're afraid to like be like, hey, here's a card that we think is going to be playable on runner side or corp side in a big way. Sprint and Spin Doctor, in my view, are like 2 of those cards, which I think are probably better for game health.
Yeah, I think they are good. Yeah, that comes up a lot with Rashida. I think like immediately Rashida, I don't know. I really want to have hard numbers between like Rashida firing turn 1 and not firing turn 1, but I feel like Rashida is one of those cards that just allows you to play better Netrunner.
I think if Rashida was gone, the game would fall apart.
There's a big chance that that's true.
I think like people are like, oh, it's Corp favored meta, like Corp's insane. I actually think it's like pretty even or maybe slightly runner favored.
Yeah.
But like I think also you have to play the runner perfectly, but also like playing perfectly is not that hard. You just have to like not make mistakes.
Okay, on that note, that's a good segue because we're gonna actually start playing.
Sorry, I'm sorry for turning into a shadow.
No, that's shadow. Yeah, we'll edit most of that out. So firstly, for those, what we're doing tonight specifically, we were joined by Eric. Really happy about that. But tomorrow there is an event going on. It is the final series of the Fite Nite series. Vale's been putting this together. Basically, these are 4 show matches. Sorry, a bit of this is cut out. I'll throw the link, or at least I'll try to, into chat. This isn't a podcast. Yeah. Let's see if that posts. Yeah, it does. But basically, we've seen the first two. It was on Sunday. No, it was on Friday last week. That was NWE versus Snare. Something about this isn't right. Yesterday was, last Friday was NWE versus Snare Bears. Tomorrow is The Process versus Snare Bears. And then the first one was NWE versus The Process. Feeling comfortable about that. We'll be streaming that on this channel at starting tomorrow at 3. We're gonna be joined by Yasengrin, which is definitely a huge pleasure, and Kat, who I saw in the chat before I didn't get time to say hi, will be dropping in for a bit as well. So we're gonna be doing that. Fite Nite, if you don't know how the format works, Snare Bears is Eric. You're on that team, huh? You think they're gonna win?
Aaron is not on Snare Bears.
Wait, no, I said Eric. You're on the team.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. I mean, like, I'm on, like, yeah, but I'm not playing on that team.
No, you think they're gonna win tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
The process is, like, washed up or whatever. Like, it's fine.
Oh,
These guys don't even play on JNet.
Good. Okay, cool.
That's just true. Like, don't look at me.
All right.
I do think, like, I think it'll be easy. It's a clean 4-0 sweep. Not even a problem.
Wow, 4-0. Okay.
When was, like, Dyer won his world championship in, like, 2018, like 2004 or whatever. Like, it was a million years ago. You know, different game, different players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
it's true. Do you not think it's true?
Didn't he come in like top 8 consistently every single year? Dyer won before Eric was even born.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited for tomorrow. If you don't know how it works, there's a list here for the deck list, but basically each player. Okay, so in theory, the way that it used to work is that everybody had to play a different faction. And I'm not sure if there was a disagreement this year specifically because nobody wanted to play Jinteki, but basically everyone just has to play a different ID and you can't triple in on the same faction. So you see the corps and runners if you look through all the tabs at the bottoms and you see what everyone's playing. Yasengrin did a really good breakdown of all the decks here, but like what we can say consistently is that every team has a 419 deck, every team has an Apocalypse deck, every team has a Virus Max deck, and then every team has one runner wild card. Either it's Sunny, what else do we have? We have some weird ones. We have Sunny, we have another Apocalypse deck, I guess. Yeah. I think that's.
I mean, like the meta's standard's pretty fucked right now. It's just like a very narrow meta, right?
Yeah. I've heard you say that before. I'm not. I think that's probably correct. Like I think at the highest level, like the question is, can your deck beat Virus Max? And honestly, that's pretty hard to build a corp deck that consistently do that. But also, like,
why is everyone so fucking horny for Virus Max? What's wrong with
because
you?
Virus Max don't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it fucking doesn't. The Virus Max can get, like, first off, the Virus Max can just get bad drop mills.
Yeah.
And like its win rate, you can watch its win percentage go down in real time.
If you hit all 3 rumor mills, you lose, right? Or not rumor mills, labor rates. Excuse me.
Sure, like that. I had a fucking conversation with Pinsel once. And I was like, this is like the week after the deck came out. I was like, what happens when you mill all your labor rates? And he was like, cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those are the sort of matchups where if you don't have a third one, you just start drawing for it, right?
I'm not saying Virus Max is bad. It's obviously quite good. I'm just saying it's like y'all need to fucking play 419.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Firstly,
419 is like just as good as Virus Max, straight up.
So the problem I think with Virus Max specifically is that like if you try and play, you know, like your mid-range Polana from 2 years ago, from a year ago.
Well, no fuck. Yeah, of course.
You're done. But that's the problem. Is like there's so many players who will show up with that sort of deck, understanding that deck classically was like, you know, tried and true, like always works. You know, you got Good Ice, you got a Nancy, now you have Anoetic Void, it should be stronger, and then you just get rolled sometimes. Well,
no, but the reality is it's like if you're not playing HP, you're basically soft trolling. You know what I mean?
You believe
like,
that, yeah,
you just have to be.
No, I'm not saying that's wrong, but like I think you've made it plenty clear that you think like specifically if you're in your take, right? Like Sportsmetal is the thing right now, and then
it's not even Sportsmetal exactly. Like I think PD and it's like PD Sports, and then like I think there's a big question mark about hard hitting news Asa. I just think it's like unexplored. You know what I mean? Like
somebody
like
brought that, right? Who brought that?
It's Jonas's deck. Jonas has been. I played it at Intercontinentals last year.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, listen. First off, I have like a lifetime ban from playing Asa in tournaments, so I can't play it.
Okay.
But it's like good. It like has good forks. It's abusing Vastron, which is the sign of a competitive deck right now. I do think that like I'm not saying it's as good as I just think it's a very unexplored archetype, and it's kind of difficult to play well.
It's so wild because like this tournament is open deck lists, and like if you show up and you play in the JNet competitive, the JNet casual lobby as an ASA group, like you're gonna cheese everyone with hard hitting news. But the idea that Jonas specifically believes that they can play this in an open deck list format, like I think speaks to their confidence about the quality of the deck.
I mean, like, have you like? Okay, there's a funny thing about the Fite Nite thing. So like as no one brought a Jinteki, right?
Yeah.
No one was happy about the Wayland deck they brought. No one was like, "Oh yeah,
this
like
is
this
a good,
Wayland
yeah,
deck.
I know.
We're feeling good about this one." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like God, like.
And you've seen that so far in the tournaments. That's like the deck that always goes last, if anything, if I'm not mistaken.
Because everyone knows that the Wayland decks are bad. Like
I agree with that.
The Snarebear Wayland deck, I think, is like.
This one's fine. I like this. I played this on stream before. I think this deck is actually pretty compelling.
It's like fine.
It feels like a worse Sportsmetal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The NWE Wayland, I have many questions about what led to the creation of that deck. And like the Process Wayland, I think is also bad. And that's not saying like obviously NWE and Process are great at Netrunner, like some of the best.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's not a commentary on the deck building ability or whatever. It's just like, yeah, the faction sucks. Same thing for Jinteki.
It's a
like
Neurospike deck. I totally forgot about that.
Oh,
that's so wild. We're gonna see that tomorrow. I'm stoked.
Well, no, because you might not.
You
depending
might
on
not.
How the.
Don't you have to see everyone? Oh no, depending on the sides. Yeah, of course.
The NWE didn't have to play the Wayland deck in the tournament, which is a goddamn tragedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think the NWE decks are very good for what it's worth. I just think the Wayland deck is not. Is probably the weak spot in the list in the similar sense that maybe our CTM is not good.
So NWE is not like playing tomorrow, but specifically NWE, if you ask me, is like the one region that builds, I think, the spiciest builds. Like I'm the most excited to see what NWE has like recently built. No disrespect to the Snare Bears, but like
what about Blamechanger, motherfucker?
No, that's great and good stuff. But like you heard it even for the process, because it's really funny. If you listen to the process podcast, they specifically said, yeah, we'll just wait for the Germans to build a deck and then we'll just figure out how to play it. And like that's the competitive angle, which is
that's like but that's a historical UK approach.
You think?
Well, I mean, come on. The UK has produced. Listen, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. The UK has produced some of the best Netrunner players the world over.
Oh, heck yeah!
They can't deck build. They can't deck build the way out of a cardboard box.
Oh no.
So it's like I mean, I think that's a reasonable take by the process. I did listen to the process podcast.
The podcast is good. I like their podcast.
I think the podcast is really good. I really like it. I think they have a really good view on net. Not like a good view, but I like the form of analysis.
Yep.
I think that it's very insightful, and they're obviously very smart guys. But like, yeah, I mean, it does not shock me. Like when I think of like Chris Ferg, like Mike P, Dyer, and Binary Dogs, I'm like, these are some of the best Netrunner players in the world. Not who I go to immediately for like they're gonna build Virus Max, but like maybe NWE is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the way I see it.
I don't think Snarebears is I think in a similar boat where like we're starting to figure out how to deck build. Blamechanger was a breakthrough, but
Yo, we saw the CTM list on Friday, and it was the
CTM list hit. Well, yeah, because the CTM list hit its.
I know.
The CTM list hit its counter matchup. That's kind of what Fite Nite's about. Fite Nite's about hitting the counter matchups, right?
Yeah, it can happen. Like that's part of the format. I don't think there's any really bad counter matchups on the docket tomorrow, like potential counter matchups.
No, the NW I think had
some targeted stuff. There was a Sunny. Yeah.
Well, they had good decks. I think NW brought good decks by the by. Like the only thing I was like, I don't know what happened was the Wayland thing. But like, I mean, that's fine. I think it would have been really impressive if any team had brought like 8 decks that were like all excellent.
Yeah. Yo, real quick,
the Sunny deck,
we need to start playing Netrunner at some point. But like, what do you think Jinteki needs for it to start showing up and stuff like this? What is it missing? If someone was to ask you. Because
it's a good question.
I just spilled water all over myself, man. So, so like, okay, their ice is actually pretty good. Well, no, that's actually I think the biggest problem. Okay, no, roll it back. I was gonna say their ice is really good, and then I realized like the deck just lost 6 ice in like the last weekend or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Their agendas are really good.
How much water did you spill?
Not that much. Like you can't see it, but like I'm definitely wet.
Well, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you drink water from those cups where like it's obviously not gonna keep all the water in.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no holes in it. It's
No,
just a
but
cup.
like you've like been like, oh, I'm really thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink from this thing of water. I drink like like here, I got my glass, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like, oh,
Yeah. Look at you.
like that. Yeah, you go all the way back, and sometimes the water like spills down your face.
I don't have that problem. Do you have that
Really?
problem? Do you have that problem?
Well, yeah, but I don't stop. Like I just let it all pour out. You know what I mean?
That's
Because it's like, well, you're admitting weakness if you stop. You just gotta let the water go where the water goes.
what do you?
You're drinking out of a jar. Also, what the fuck's up with that?
It's good. Jars are good, man. They hold more water.
I don't know where you would even buy a jar.
You don't buy
Like,
jars. That's the point. You have a jar. You emptied the food out of it, and then you fill it with water.
Oh, like. Sure, but how does
I don't
the
know why I
jar
got
economy get more
cross with
jars?
you on that. How? Other people?
Like you, like how, like well, no, but how's your in?
So
like,
you're saying I'm not being
infilling jars?
sustainable because I'm not recycling enough?
No, I'm not saying it. I don't care about sustainability. I care about where you're getting your jars from.
This was an old jar. It had pickles in it. I'm pretty confident it was a pickle jar.
Oh, I've never had a pickle, so there you go.
All right. I'm not gonna dig into that. Cool. Eli asked specifically how many Eric Andre show jokes have been made this far. Literally none. Surprisingly none. I only realized that now. Well
Okay,
done.
what do I think? What do I think Jinteki needs?
Yeah.
Man. Sorry, Ian.
Yeah, it's a Brick's comment. Yeah. You'll get out of it somehow. Hey, tell me more about that jar you have.
Yeah. It's just so funny. Jinteki, what do they need? A lot, dude. It's a rough time. What do they need? Fuck. Okay. They need people to stop being fucking losers about net damage, first off. Give us back
You're gonna have
Kakugo.
to. Oh, I see what you mean. You want Kakugo. You want a free Kakugo.
Like the reason Kakugo is on the ban list is because people are whining and can't deal with the fact that like sometimes you lose cards in it then.
All right. Let's not attack people, but
Sorry, so the community. And
yeah, you fixed it right there.
I just do think in some sense it's like Jinteki had all of its net damage cards gutted,
Yes.
right? Like systemically over the ban lists.
Yeah.
Like Kakugo
Okay.
and Breach Dome, and then also Shipment from Tenon's gone, so like you
Yes,
can't even do
that's
the
a big
Never
point.
Advanced House of Knives
Yeah,
thing.
okay. So historically, for those who might not played a while ago, Kakugo was really strong ice. It did net damage no matter what you dealt, how you dealt with it. You gone through, you take a net damage. And a big issue is there's this deck or an archetype that was consistently called potatoes for reasons that are beyond me, in which you would do, you basically force the runner into a no-win situation. If they ran, you did enough net damage and you tried to grind them out by trying not to win, just burning your agendas. And if they didn't ran, you would hit them up with shipment from, I'm going to go that far and hope it works.
Shipment from Tenon, yeah. It's Shipment from Tenon House of Knives is like the big one. And then also it got really good under Nisei because you have Shipment from Tenon Sting.
Yeah, exactly. So now Shipment from Tenon, Kakugo, and I feel another card, Breach Dome.
Breach Dome.
All got
banned at the same
yeah,
thing.
whisked away at the same time. So maybe there's an option here where you could start playing Kakugo. Man, Kakugo with Anoetic Void and what's it called? The big agenda, Obakata. Ooh, that seems mean.
I just think in some sense it's like they don't have a net damage identity. Like historically, the Jinteki identity is like we do net damage and we do mid-range Glacier, right?
Yeah.
Mid-range Glacier doesn't really work right now because
it
of
doesn't.
how the runners are built.
Yeah.
I think it's just how the runners are built. And also they banned Eggman Flush, which was like the best Jinteki ice, arguably.
Yeah. And then also Slot Machine was like really good in that deck.
Yes, like yeah. So the and then like the net damage thing is like I think people are just like traumatized. Like you remember like a year ago when like P was like so Fite Nite happened like almost a year ago, right?
Okay.
And like I remember the UK player, one of them brought a P deck that was like potatoes. And it's like everyone remembered how disgusting potatoes was, and then just like that became like the best corp deck. It was P.
Yeah.
Like by far, I remember testing with Snare Bears and like those guys. It was just like
I remember last year
like
there was a list and people were like, "This is the best deck right now," but nobody wants to play it.
Yeah, and you would like I think it was basically, I think correctly, the SBL took a hatchet to the list and was like, they banned 3 cards out of it, which were all like integral to the list.
Yeah.
Um,
Yo, you were specifically saying, and okay, I promise after this we'll get to some matches, but like looking at System Gateway, it was like stunning how many of the cards, or you said you were surprised with how many of the cards ended up being competitively viable. And I feel like that is consistently the Jinteki problem. Like in System Gateway, I think Jinteki has the most misses out of any faction in terms of competitive viability for one reason or another. But right now I have Ashes up, right? So like there's 2 agendas here. Yagi Uda it's Brain Trust. That's good enough. Sting is great.
That's Project Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, right. But like if you look at all the other Jinteki cards, there's so many misses in here. Like I feel like
don't make me look.
No, but like as a faction, like they just feel like they're working with such a smaller card pool because so many of these cards are just fundamentally like very inflexible.
I do think it's like one of like this is like one of the great Netrunner debates by like armchair players who like want to just harass the devs for doing a bad job or whatever.
Yeah.
But like
that's not us, by the way.
There's
right?
No, it's not. No, because I playtest. I make change happen. The difference, I do think like the problem, like net damage is either bad or really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so like, I think the problem I also just think like Jinteki has a big fucking identity problem. Like, what do they do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like obviously just net damage all the time like isn't good. It isn't a fun experience, and so like actually they don't have an identity because like arguably HB and like MBN are doing like the sort of mid-rangey glacier thing better.
Yeah.
They basically, in my view, like need a new mechanic. Like, you know what I mean? Like they just need something new to do. I think they could arguably they could start carving out a space about tags.
You think?
I think it's kind of like a shame that like only one of the factions cares about tags, really.
2.
Well, okay, sure, legally, but not really.
No, very meaningfully
like,
too.
I think like it would be like I would just like. I think this whole like only Jinteki does net damage and only NBN does tag storm, for example. Like I would like to see more tag cards in Jinteki, or like maybe NBN start doing net damage.
Yeah, they used to have that like in a very small amount, right? Like Cerebral Cast or whatever. They used to be Jinteki cards that gave you tags. Am I making this up?
No, yeah, you're right. I do think it's like I just wish I just think Jinteki right now, honestly, is going through a massive identity crisis.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I think it is only a problem that will be solved with new cards, carving out new identity, new design space.
I think you're right.
And so like, what are the gateway cards for?
Well, Restoring Humanity on its own is like a really weird card, right? Like,
I think also
nobody's excited about that.
But I think also like the reason why they're going through a rough patch is just because of it's like, okay, so Creation and Control is HB's big box, right?
Yeah.
But like all the cards in it are bad. So it didn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Shaper is coming out of a similar problem where like, holy fuck, all the cards in Creation Control are busted for Shaper.
And they reprinted a couple of them, right? Like, well,
no, they didn't. But like, they don't have there's no levy.
No, yeah, sure, but like, I mean, SMC is still around. I guess they reprinted Prisha, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah,
Atman's still around, whatever.
And so Honor and Profit like is really a big deal for Jinteki when you think about it. It's got like Psychic Field. It's got Psychic Field. It's got Future Perfect. It's got Chairman Hero.
I forgot we lost Future Perfect. You're right.
Because yeah, Future Perfect is like,
because in chat there's questions like Jinteki does side games. Do they? Like, what cards have side games modernly?
Medical Breakthrough is in that set. So is Mushin's in that set. So is Kamainu.
Losing Mushin was a big deal.
Mushin's just like, you just can't do the Mushin thing anymore.
No, it's so less playable.
I think also like Philotic being gone like takes teeth out of us a couple of decks.
Yeah, you got Sting, but yeah, no, I know what you mean. Okay,
for those saying Precognition in the chat, Precognition isn't a real card. Don't believe in it. It can't hurt you.
Lethea, I think when it got Lethea is the only side card I can think of, but like I've never seen Lethea hit a table ever. And I'm not surprised.
Do you think Anotic Void should have been a side card?
No, at that point,
bring back Caprice. Bring back Caprice, Andre. I think people are just horny for Caprice. You know what I mean? Like, people want it.
Yeah, people want Caprice. Oh, Ike. Yeah, Ike does have a side game on it, but that one doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, what do you mean? I bid one in the Ike all the time. It's 2 free cards, baby.
Yeah,
A buck
you just
50,
pay
a buck
one,
50
but like
cards is
it's
good
not a
going
side
on.
game the way that most side games are. Like it's a reverse side
Like
game.
a
Yeah, it's like whatever.
like a deciding second.
Yeah. The thing is, Caprice with all the teeth
So,
taken out, bless her legs. Oh, yeah. No, the thing
well,
is, it's
so
unplayable
wrong.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think Jinteki is going through this like identity crisis thing. I think also it losing IPO was a big deal for it.
Yeah. Well, they have in theory a new one.
Yes, but Hansei Review is a lot worse than IPO.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially because like the main way you win now is like Anodic Void, which also taxes you on cards.
Yeah.
So like
it's hard to put them all together.
yeah, I just think it's like because like it's a tougher sell in some sense. But I think like it lost like especially like the net damage decks. It's just like losing Psychic Field, for example, is pretty big.
Mhm.
Like the range of traps that really punish you is just like straight up lower. You basically just have to worry about like running a face down card versus Jinteki is like literally free.
Yeah, it used to
There's
be.
no
it used to be game losing potentially. With
Yeah,
Psychic
because
Field.
you have a Psychic Field.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
You
you're
could
like,
just
"Oh,
lose. Like Psychic Field was one of the strongest traps in the game.
Also, like people would expose it
With 4-9.
as 4-9.
Yeah, 4-9 got so much stronger once it's a trap rotated.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just think that's kind of where we're at. I do think it's like Shaper's sort of coming out of the Shaper's coming out of the rebuilding year.
I feel like Shaper has a really good deck that no one. I feel like Shaper's like so far from solved.
Yeah, I agree too. I think Shaper's very unsolved, and I think people aren't testing it because Virus Max and 4-9 is obviously better.
Yeah, I feel like you just build a Shaper deck, you put Imp in it, and you're good.
Sure, I disagree, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll get there. You want to play some games, man?
No, I just want to talk about that. But yeah, I'll play some games.
So why haven't you had pickles? I'm kidding. I don't.
I'm washed up, Andre.
Yeah, no, I know it is. So
play Flesh and Blood instead.
Yeah, right.
I'm joking.
What are we starting with? You want to? Okay, let's do Blamechanger because we're specifically in a very nice position where you can tell us how to play the deck.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I already have it imported, so we don't have to look at the deck list of the week. So we don't have to talk about that. So
if we roll up against Triple Clot Runner or whatever, I'm fucking taking it out on your chat.
Yeah.
Okay, if we get stream sniped, I'm just saying.
Okay, so Blamechanger is a list that basically the Snarebears, the testing group that is up tomorrow, against the process, and you're a part of it, put together. And this won 2 store championships, basically. Came first, second, and like 4th, I think. Did really well between a couple championships.
Yeah.
You see it on screen right
this
now.
This is what I won the store champ with in Vancouver.
So the long of the short of it, there was a write-up. I guess we'll talk about it. There was a write-up that you wrote that was like very memesy and very aggressive.
People loved it. It was a beloved write-up. That
you got ratioed, as you put it.
I got ratioed,
which was a really funny term. I forgot about that was a thing. But in short, I've talked about what I feel about this before, but basically there's a lot of conversation between you. Say people were roasting each other. Hopefully, not everyone understood the tone. I think specifically, some people were unhappy with you. Some people were just confused, and a lot of people somewhere in the middle. In short, though, the idea of this deck specifically was to make a deck that was really strong competitively in response to the banning of a card called Game Changer. And Game Changer was a central card if somebody thought about a Sportsmetal combo deck, the sort of deck that won Worlds a year ago. And your retort was specifically like, no, that deck is still probably possible. It's not the same sort of deck, but it's kind of a similar idea, similar strategy. And so much of the power lied onto Vashron. Yeah, you can defend yourself.
Can I give the lore actually, because it's so fucking funny. So so shout out to my boy A Brick.
Yeah.
Ian from Vancouver. He's my homeboy. He like is essentially my Netrunner muse. He'll say an idea to me, and I'll be like, "That's genius," and then I will use my like a Greek smith will craft the deck, and then we work on it together. It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we were fucking memeing about the new ban list. We were like, okay, so this ban list is basically just like 4-9 forever, like it's fucked up. And then
can I just insert real quick?
What?
There's like any change to meta where I ask you, what do you think the meta will be like? And I've got the response from you like year after year, month after month, 4-9 forever. That's it. It's always been the response of being like, yo, System Gateway's out. What's good? And you're like, just play 4-9, which is, I just think is really funny. But yeah, it's true. It's always been good. Yeah.
Okay, so we were memeing. We were like, oh yeah, you just fucking play 4-9. So we were like, what the fuck do you play to beat 4-9? There's no fucking decks that exist. Yeah. And then we knew that like, so Will had played like an HP Fast Advance deck at the Aki store champ thing.
The Netscape Navigators store champ.
So I mean, this is fucking historical revisionism. 409 was garbage when he came out. Don't be giving me no. 409 got insane when Bravado and Class Act and Boomerang came out. Let's not be historical revisionists.
I thought 419 was bad when it came out.
Everyone thought 409 was bad when it came out because do you remember there was a period where like Siphon rotated and they hadn't printed Doof?
Yeah, that was
it was the
last data pack of that whole cycle.
Yeah, it was just like Grim doesn't do anything the cycle.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so we're like, what the fuck beats 419?
Well, hey, real insert. Leela beat 419 in the last competitive year.
Listen, the Canadians played Titan to save you from that meta. Don't worry. We'll take a check in the mail.
Cool. Okay.
I do think. So what we're talking about? Oh yeah, 409's disgusting. How the fuck do you beat this deck? We knew that HB Fast Advance was a deck that Will had played at the store champ, and we were like, oh, this is actually like good against 409. This is good against 409.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a problem. This deck played like 14 ice, and we came to this realization that like, you know what? Like between Boomerang, Inside Job, and Amakua, like I can just break any ice in the game. So like, why should we play ice? It's like the worst card type.
Yeah.
So we cut all the ice out of Will's deck, and we're like, oh, we can just play like combo pieces and just like score agendas faster than like we can get doofed. And then we were like, this is sick. And then we realized that you just like automatically lose as soon as they install Stargate.
Yeah, I believe it.
So we're like, okay, we have to play some ice. And then like that was the deck. So we just like basically played like a faster combo shell to beat 4-9. And it turns out to be nuts.
That's like the thing that's so surprising about, to some extent, to the Fite Nite, right? Like this sort of deck, and I think maybe 2 out of 3 teams have it, but this sort of deck is like, you know, in a lot of play patterns similar to Limes' deck that won Worlds last year. And Limes' deck that won Worlds last year had 3 pieces of ice, Meridian. They don't have to be permanently ice if you don't want them to.
Yeah.
But that deck specifically folds really hard to Imp and Stargate. And we're not seeing that
but
stuff.
It doesn't. No, but it doesn't because of Sprint and Spin Doctor now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot better. But basically what I'm surprised is like nobody on Fite Nite. I don't think there's a Stargate. Is there a Stargate?
No,
maybe in
Stargate's
the Apocalypse list is one of. Because Spin
like
Doctor and Sprint and everything.
Stargate's bad because of Spin Doctor. I think it's bad versus this list for what it's worth. And I think it's bad versus the field. So it's like, I mean, I played, like we did in testing, we were like, what beats this deck? We think like Apoc Glue with 3 Stargate and you hard mull for Stargate gets you there.
Okay.
But it's like not impressive. But yeah, that's like the history of the deck, basically.
Arzon's ready to snipe. Let's go. Hoshiko. So we might find that Imp and Stargate thing going on here.
It's the fat mull.
Oh yeah, you see the hand at the bottom, huh? Yeah, that seems terrible. We're gonna mulligan that. You want to let them hit that Vashon much later than turn 1.
Okay, well this is fine.
Okay. Yeah, that was an interesting thing. Is like Nisei said specifically, they thought the Sportsmetal decks would be toned down by people playing some of the cards within System Gateway. I'm struggling to think what they mean by that. Is that specifically just they thought Carnivore was going to be a thing?
I think there was the belief that Carnivore would be better than it was, which is like, you know, you can't get it right all the time.
Oh wow. Okay. Opening hand. Do we just Audacity the Spin Doctor? I don't think we want to put the Vashon. So do we lateral the Spin, or do we just install Spin?
I would install the Vashon, install the Mega Pre, and then lateral the Spin Doctor out over the Vashon.
Whoa, okay. So you want to install this?
Yeah. Bada boom.
Install the Spin on top of it.
Install the Mega Pre.
Okay. No, install lateral it?
No. Just install it.
And then
there we go.
Lateral this on top of.
Lateral the Spin Doctor on top of the Vashon.
I would not have made that play in a year.
Oh, dude. It's busted.
I have not been using Spin Doctor enough like that. I've always been keeping my hand overdraw, you know, like the classic way, as opposed to jamming on top of something. No. That is good.
This is advanced. This is advanced.
This is what I've signed up for. Oh, turn 1 rebirth. They're kimming us.
That's a mistake. Oh, well, this is very good for us. This is very good.
Why do you think?
Because we're gonna get to keep one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, and we get to keep the Audacity. It's free. Okay, so we just have to start. Oh, we're gonna score this. We're gonna score this Mega Pre.
Yeah.
Gods. Okay, let's see what we draw.
We just triple advance this. Really?
No. Resist Spin Doctor. Yeah, because we can hit an agenda. Okay.
Do we Audacity the Hyperloop? Or do we cover HQ with Drafter?
I would just advance the thing 3 times.
Really?
Mega 3 times. Okay. Yeah, because like he could hit your
hedge fund
out of hand. He hits the hyper. Like I would take $2 here.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to spin doctor the biotic back in.
Yeah. Okay.
This
Consume.
is not good. Well, actually, no, this is fine.
This is
so
fine.
yeah, spin doctor here.
We'll do biotic and Vash.
Yeah. You know how this game works.
Yeah, I've played this one. All right, let's see what they get. They got the drafter and they hit the audacity. That's a bummer.
Okay, that's fine.
Man, they're consume in what's her face. That's wild. Okay. So the turn's a bit open. I reckon we want to draft their HQ. They only have one card in hand, and we jam Hyperloop behind Vanilla.
No, we don't fucking build remotes in this deck. I would draft the R&D Vanilla HQ.
Really?
Hedge fund.
Okay. Vanilla HQ. I'm surprised. I thought we would just protect HQ, put the Vanilla in the remote, and then score Hyperloop. Like, how are they going to get through it? How are they going to get through it? Like, they have one card in hand.
I just want to draw 3. I want to draw 3 cards next. Yeah, just draw. There we go. Easy money. There we go.
Yeah, we ripped audacity. Yeah, let's go.
It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. You need to hit a biotic here.
What is this? Patrick, so cool. They're dirty laundering, just straight archives.
Okay, start the turn.
Yeah, that's a 5 influence card up.
Okay, easy money. What we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Install Vashron, install Mega Pre, install Hyperloop. They won't see it. Like, it's so stupid. How could they see it coming?
No, install Hyperloop and install. We're gonna do the Mega Pre, yeah, for sure.
We're gonna do all 3. We're giving them the triple Monty.
Yeah. I've had worse. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Man, this is a cool build so far. All right, they got the Hyperloop. That's good for us.
Draw cards.
All right. That solves all their problems.
Run the Vashron.
They're going to run all 3 of them.
Okay.
They're going to run all 3 of them.
Cards, baby.
Okay. That's solved.
Ooh, we're cooking now.
Now we're cooking.
Okay. No. We want money.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Money.
I'm not trying there. So, do we just biotic out the Luminal?
Okay, yeah. We're gonna score the best agenda in the game.
That's a Luminal.
Biotic out a Luminal, and we're gonna go Super Saiyan. You can play the lateral.
Yeah. Your remote. So this gives us 3 clicks.
We're gonna draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna install Jeeve Spin Doctor.
All right, and it's worth noting that this Vashron's worth 0 points, so they're only still on 2 agenda points, and we're hoping that we can get there. Oh, I forgot we scored a Mega Pre. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, we're gonna win before that happens. Don't worry.
So Crimes asks, isn't this just Lime's World's list updated? What do you think about that?
I think that's offensive.
Thought you would. I'm Resident Vanilla, of course.
Yeah. It's a snap res. It's a bannable card. Expected to be banned in the next MWL update.
So they have MK Ultra and they have Black Orchestra. So we'll fire out. Yeah. Yeah, this does look like an updated Limes list.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm resing Drafter, okay?
Yeah.
They have to spend 5 for that.
I'm not your keeper. You can res your own ice.
All right. Oh, they installed it for free because of Patchwork. Good stuff.
That's okay.
It's good.
We kind of wanted to hit an agenda here.
The audacity.
Oh, we wanted that audacity. Oh, yeah, we wanted that audacity.
And now they're not checking it. We could have put a Vitruvius there. Man, Vitruvius with G's. I found the Drafter and Macrophage are key ice for that deck. I don't love Macrophage without support.
Yeah, I would res the Spin Doctor here. That sucks.
Yeah, what are we looking for there? Biotic?
Yeah. I think we're gonna probably res the Jeeves and install a bunch of cards this turn.
Agendas.
Yeah.
Do we want to force them through Drafter? I mean, a Gatekeeper?
No, because they have Black Orchestra.
Doesn't it still cost them like $1 billion credits?
Yeah, but they're gonna steal the Vitruvius, which is quite bad.
Okay, so what do you want to install?
You want to res the Jeeves first, so you get they see the thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Hyperloop, Spin Doctor. Oh wait, no, that's enough points for them to win the game. It's gonna be Hyperloop, Gatekeeper, Spin Doctor.
What are we putting the Gatekeeper in front of?
Let's put it in front of the Hyperloop.
So I'm gonna should I lateral one of these? I guess we need the money.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
So that
no, because no. Undo the click. We don't get the Jeeves. The Jeeves doesn't see that. It's on install.
Jeeves doesn't see an install?
Because it's
not an install action. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's legally distinct.
Yeah, okay. So Jeeves cares if you do 3 same things, and the thing that it cares is operation? Are you sure?
No, it cares about installing cards with basic action card.
Oh yeah, okay. I see that. And then we do spin?
Yeah.
And what do we do last click?
I'll just click for a credit. Oh, draw a card actually is pretty nice, yeah. I'll just click for a credit.
No, we committed. Arzan's Canadian wouldn't do that to Whiteblade. All right, so this is going to be a problem really soon. We didn't draw a Biotic just yet. They got a Hippo down, a Stargate. Luckily, we have 2 Spin Doctors on the table. They're going to eat our ice. And they don't have a click to run back. So this is fine. Sprint, Maryland, Audacity. I think they're going to eat the Audacity, I reckon. Yeah. So do we ever just pop a Spin Doctor before to get double Audacity back in?
I'm just thinking.
Because then we could try and draw with the Hyperloop score.
But this Hyperloop score doesn't get us anywhere because like it's not 2 points.
Sure, but it gets us
like it doesn't
card
matter.
draw.
No, but yeah, but like we can just spend a. Okay, let me think. Sorry. So you wanna. Okay, start your turn.
So we're not using Spin Doctor to shuffle in on mandatory.
No.
Okay, yeah, we were new.
Is there a way?
Okay. So if we sprint, we're drawing into a Maryland and 2 unknowns.
Yeah, you're gonna put like just enough agenda points in archives for it to be bad. All the Audacities in there.
Yeah, and how many Biotics is
Wait, how's that possible? Oh, they trashed Audacity at the top. Okay, we'll just open up with a sprint.
Okay. So we have Maryland, Sprint, and Drafter. They have 4 credits on Consume. That's all the money they have on top of 2 credits on Patchwork.
Okay, I would put one of the Vitruviuses. No, put the Hyperloop back in.
Yeah, that seems better.
And put the Maryland back in.
Because we could, in theory, do triple operation. We can do sprint into lateral.
I think sprinting here is good.
Yeah, we need the Biotic beans. CVS honestly could gut their economy. I don't hate it.
It's so time consuming though.
Why?
You know what I mean?
We lateral it down as a free, and then we have a Jeeves click.
Oh sure. And then because you lateral in the and then you like Jeeves click in the draft on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't hate it. Okay, yeah. So put a Nico and a Nico back in.
Yeah. So I'll just lateral this onto R&D and then install the CVS anywhere.
Yeah, and you can install a new mode. Doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
gotta use it immediately.
So I'll res, purge, wipes 4 credits. So they're starting with 0 credits. So the best they could do here is Patchwork a Dirty Laundry, I guess. It also poisons archives, which is nice. They have a Friday chip. Oh, that's technically value.
They're clicking for money.
Yeah. So they played that for free by throwing out.
Just out of cards. Okay, you need to pop the Spin Doctor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do Audacity.
I think
Biotic Audacity.
Yeah,
Sorry?
No, 2 Audacities. 2 Audacities.
With this in our hand, 2 Vitruviuses?
Well, because you have a Spin Doctor on the board that you're gonna shuffle it in with, right? And also all your Mega Pre's are live.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Damn, we're good.
Where's the Spin Doctor?
You sure you don't want to just score this out draw too?
No, because I promise you.
Okay. All right. Well, we can score one out now.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
How?
Subliminal. I didn't get that far.
He's a genius.
Yeah. Maybe overinstall the Hyperloop with the Vitruvius. Honestly, that's probably fine.
And just like hope there's no way for him to get in.
He has 2 credits.
And then if he does, we lose the game.
Yeah, man. If he gets through this, he's gonna get through vanilla eventually. We'll lose the game too.
Okay, so then you should credit 3 times Subliminal, install the Vitruvius over the Hyperloop.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what they do, because their economy is the only bad thing for them.
That's really good. Drawing is really good for us.
Yeah. Well, they had no cards in hand, so even if they want to draw it, like it's worth 2 cards for Patchwork. We gotta pop this.
That has to get popped. Yeah.
So we're gonna eventually lose to that Stargate.
It's gonna be the Hyperloop and the Audacity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're running this.
Holy fuck, that's so good.
They have a paper clip,
though. Okay, quad advance the Vitruvius and gain 2 bucks. Because now if they
yeah, because we can win next turn. It's basically either they win or we win.
They have a paper clip. That's not good.
Yeah, but yeah, they install it for 1 with Puemo into Patchwork. So we have to get lucky here. But they also see 2 cards. Yeah, we have to get really lucky. Card 3 damages are worse than scoring the Hyperloop. It has to be. Yeah, you're totally right.
No, they did the drafter thing, which is good. You got to raise this drafter.
But then we can't biotic out.
We're gonna pull an Audacity back. We don't have any Audacities in our discard pile. Yeah. We're here. We're in. Oh, you can pull a lateral growth out.
Oh yeah, no, but then we'll be on.
No, because you can red level clearance for.
Yeah, red level, yeah. Yeah, we should have left it at 1 Audacity in the bin, I think. But yeah, we definitely should have scored that out. We clicked for 3 cards instead of scoring us.
It's not smart. Our opponent's misplaying it.
It's fine. Hyperloop, red, Audacity. So probably Audacity.
Beautiful. Yeah. That's artwork. It's a Mona Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because they have the Vitruvius token. They don't want to trash the Audacity. They trash the Hyperloop. Yeah, exactly. They got the Friday chip and they're drawing.
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to red level for clickless credit. So gain 2 credits.
Gain a click.
And then we have to use this for
Audacity. Lateral growth.
Man, I love the lateral growth. Actually, sees competitive play.
You can also you also gain a click back to click here for credit anyway.
Wait, I should just hit red level, right? For Jeeves?
Well, if you want to be BM, sure. Yeah, I mean, the Biotic will also do this, but whatever.
This is better. This seems cooler.
Sure, yeah.
Good game.
They wasn't even close.
That was not really even close. We played it terribly.
No. Not even close.
That was a wild one.
That was actually, that game was fucking buck wild.
5 agendas on turn 3. Oh man. Could you just pull Audacity from your deck clicklessly? No, not really.
Yeah.
Oh, because we could have drawn 2. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, you're totally right. We could have just drawn 2 clicklessly, yeah. Yeah, they only played 22 credits. We did 45. 45 seems a lot, but a lot of that's just our ability in Hyperloop and them stealing. Our hand was 6 agendas.
When we drew into the 3rd Vitruvius, it was like fucking a little cursed.
Yeah, no, that was really bad. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right.
Do you want to play the same deck or different?
Yeah, no, we'll do the same one. Play like 3 games, they're fast.
Yeah. Well, that game was like a nail biter.
Yeah. Runners 100% trying Lime's runner list and current standard. Yeah, it kind of seems like it, right? That used to be a freedom list.
You compliment people on their deck lists?
Yeah. If somebody plays something weird you haven't seen before and it's like seems good, like
no. That's just encouraging people to not play 409. Why would you ever do that?
Because I don't like playing against 409.
Okay. I see.
You like playing against 409? Faster
no,
going 49.
That's good counterintelligence. That's good counterintelligence.
Yeah,
I like it.
Hey, thanks for the game.
Hey, can you explain, like, is this like a Quebec thing or like an Edmonton thing? Can you explain to me what beans mean?
No, beans is just the thing. So you've been cursing a heck of a lot on the show tonight. I've been trying to curse less because it makes it less approachable. I think the ship is like far sailed out of the port on that one tonight. So there's no coming back. We're going to get demonetized. I should have probably warned you before the show starts. So beans is just a thing you say instead of swearing.
Do you have a no swearing policy?
I've been trying to swear less. People call me out on that. They're like, hey, your content is unapproachable because you curse too much. And I'm like, yeah, I guess they're right.
But being unapproachable is like my brand.
Yeah, no. I know what I've done here. So that maybe it's on me. I don't know. But yeah, no, beans is just
how many people do you think are gonna quit Netrunner because I swore on this stream?
No, it's not that. It's not Netrunner. It's just they probably just won't watch this.
Fucking good. I'm giving away free advice.
I don't know how to read into that, but I don't want that to happen. Philip is quitting. That's not good.
I do think the lit play was. I was surprised you didn't see the over installing the Vashron on turn one.
I have not ever done that with Spin Doctor in the modern meta.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
dude, it's disgusting.
yeah. I'm told that calling someone's Putin bad is worse than swearing in Montreal.
You say Putin like a fucking Quebecer. That's funny.
Putin? I'm like shocked.
Everyone in if you're west of Kanoa, everyone says Poutine.
Yeah,
it's Poutine.
No, that's what they say in Ontario too. I'm shocked at the amount of French that you don't know as a Canadian, because I
je ne parle pas français.
Good enough, but like when I grew up in school, they taught us French. They had to. Did they have to teach you French?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, yeah. I'm sure if I lived in Montreal for many months, I would learn it all back.
No. But even that, like before, like how much? When did you stop learning French in school? This hand's good. We'll Audacity out of this hand.
Yeah, this hand's a bang.
Yeah, we're
gonna man draw an agenda. It's like man draw luminal. Will it into happen?
You mean mandatory draw? You're not saying some toxic masculinity shit here, huh?
What?
All right.
Oh my goodness!
This is why he wins the Continentals.
I'm so fucking good. We're so fucking good.
So we just lat this down on Audacity, right?
Oh yeah. Not even thinking about it. We're slamming.
Oh man, Audacity, what a card.
Now you gotta put in the chat like high skill gameplay.
Yeah, right. Draw 2.
Oh yeah.
And then what do we do? Oh my god, we just draw 3 more. Basically, it's like we didn't have a mulligan. We basically started all turn. We got a new hand. This is nonsense.
Draw 3. Oh, we're getting a hyperloop.
This is nonsense. Oh, jeez. It's like we just skip your first turn, gain a credit, 2 agenda points, go. Oh my god.
That's so disgusting, dude.
So you know my problem. Normally when I have they found it too.
Oh, it's so good.
So good. Normally when I have guests over, I wear my like AirPods, but the Bluetooth apparently on my computer isn't working, so I'm worried that I'm yelling way more now. That's why I'm like you can't see me, but I'm one ear coasting. I have like my headphones at like a canted. So apologies to my neighbors.
I think it's got to be.
It's the runner I enjoy starting the game 2.5.
It's got to be like vanilla R&D Jeeves Nico, right?
Okay, they have a paperclip. It's vanilla R&D Jeeves Nico. I like that, yeah. And I think
we actually might want the spin instead of the Nico, instead of the Jeeves. Spin instead of the Jeeves. No, sorry, spin instead of the fuck. I'm having a stroke. Spin instead of the Nico.
Yeah. Well, don't take too long to figure out which deck you. Yeah. Spin instead of the Nico. Our money's good.
No, yeah, okay. Don't play the lad.
They're gonna trash this though. Yeah, we want the lad for the Jeeves, if anything. But they're gonna trash this at 5 if they see the Jeeves, especially because of Hoshiko. What is this Eternal? I saw someone playing this deck out of PD earlier. They always have an Audacity. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta res it.
Why would you res the Jeeves?
No, sorry.
Yeah. You thought it was the PD. Yeah, I got it. All right.
No, see, Scrubs. You don't understand. I got spicy takes, but I'm also fucking nuts at Netrunner, like, so I can say
that's the problem. Is like he gets away with this stuff all the time, and we encourage him by giving him this platform. Regrettably, it's man.
They trash Jeeves?
Yeah, and they trashed a dock in hand.
Oh, they played a share gamble. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, biotic out of a true.
Do we lat it too?
Yeah. Yeah. We're gaming.
Okay. So yeah, I'll res.
Don't res the spin doctor.
Oh, that's a spin doctor. Oh man, yeah, you boozled me. So just make sure everything.
I boozled you.
All right. Draw 2. Our money's not amazing. We have a spin doctor. Do we really need to draw 2?
Nah, we can just make $2 here. I think it's fine.
Okay. If it was Eternal, there would be a Stell Moon and Shimon from Mirmorph, so we draw half our deck by turn 4.
Them losing $1 here is so good for us.
Run amok for a single? What?
No, well, don't res, but like.
What? You can't afford that.
Watch him hit a Vashron or something.
That's half your money. For single access?
Oh,
yeah, okay, whatever. It's a vanilla. You're fine. All right.
Spin doctor.
We don't straight sprint. You want to get as many options as you can. Okay, so we can sprint into, well, literally anything. Okay, so we're on 4 points. We can't really fast event a Vashron, so we want to score it at Hyperloop and another 3-2,
No,
right?
I wanna put the Nico and the lateral back in and install a Nico and draw card.
Install Nico
Draw
and
card.
card.
We'll draw card first. Draw card.
Yeah. Always draw card first. Okay. Yeah, that seems fair. We're
Oh, perfect. And if the Nico sticks, we get to score the Hyperloop with the Bionic.
Yeah. You'd always do that first because then you get Audacity later, right?
Yeah.
Do they pull down Nico if it's all their money? Yeah, they do. Okay.
Yes, they do.
All right, and this is the problem. Anytime they interact with us, like we have a big chance of getting the 2 credits we need to score at a hand. Like it's so difficult.
They're gonna APOC this now.
No, what are they gonna APOC?
Subliminal off the top here is like actually the nuts draw.
Even RLC would do it.
Yeah, RLC is also really good. We gotta log it out too.
Sprint. Yeah, they're clawing. Okay.
That's fine. I think bioticking out the
We can't afford it.
Hyperloop's fine. No, Audacitying out the Hyperloop's fine.
Really, with Biotic in hand? I feel like we have everything we need in our
No,
hand.
no. You're thinking about future turns.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that.
What is your body? Listen to your heart and mind. What is your heart?
Yeah, you're right. It says Audacity pretty loudly now that I'm listening.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like you gotta get in touch with your winning side.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yeah, you draw 2 cards. Yeah.
Okay. Cards belong in the trash. Just go to the score area, do the thing. Do the thing, dude. All right, they hit our Vitruvius. We're gonna keep drawing.
That's fine. We're gonna keep drawing.
There's still no Vashrons, which means like we're way more favored the longer the game goes.
Yeah. If they hit a Mega Pre here, it's also really nuts for us.
Yeah. Mega Pre becomes a 2-pointer. Yeah, man, Audacity. The fact that you redraw after Audacity is just buck wild.
Yeah.
They can't apocalypse us.
Do
we have anything in there? No, I didn't even check. Wow. I just hit yes.
I would actually shuffle in 2 Audacities here.
Really?
Oh no, a Spin Doctor and Audacity. Yeah, we just want to draw them.
Okay.
Let's see. There you go.
Well,
now, red level cleanse to draw the red level cleanse.
To clicklessly draw 2. Yeah, draw 2. Okay.
You can install your Spin Doctor.
Yeah, are you getting the click back here? Yeah, I think it's better than money.
No, just install the Spin Doctor.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, because we can draw the agenda here. Right. We almost wanted that draw. Yeah, we hit a Vitruvius. There's only one more Vitruvius though on the list.
Let's install another Spin Doctor and Nico.
Yeah, so there's like conversation whether these Spin Doctors, whether these Nikos and Marilyns could be swapped into things like the Biroid Work Crew. How do you feel about that?
I'm legally not allowed to talk about what the new version of this deck is.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah.
Yo, could you update Keyhole? Yeah, Frisbee. That's a good idea. I'll do that after this game. Remind me if I forget. Yeah, I definitely should. Might be. All right, this is a Spin Doctor.
You gotta pop.
But then we have to pop the first one.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna pop it and res it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just let them. Yeah.
Too late. I've committed.
Okay. Yep. Audacity, Biotic.
I think because we have an Audacity, shouldn't we do red level? Just to
yeah. Biotic red level clearance, and then res the Spin Doctor, and then shuffle this in and put in a Biotic
lateral. I think.
Yeah, no lateral.
Only Spin Doctor into Audacity. What is Eric's idea? All right. Are they running back? I think. Was that a new run on R&D? Yeah, maybe. They go on HQ. Nothing here. Maryland. Oh, wow. It looks like our Nico's lived. This deck is pure gas. It literally is pure gas. So this is actually a credit positive for us, and we have a Biotic. Okay, so in theory, we almost have everything it takes to score out of hand a 5-3.
You try and sprint through the genetics, and you can Biotic it out. Okay, this sucks.
Yeah, that's not the one we want. Do we feed it to them?
Yeah, so we're gonna install on the board.
So we'll shuffle away the Gatekeeper and the Maryland?
No, I think we want both Marylands in the depth.
Yeah, both Marylands, okay.
And then we're gonna
we install this and
install this
drafter on R&D, yeah, okay.
Actually, Gatekeep is better.
Yeah, because we can draw. And it's more expensive for them. They have access to only the coders. Actually, no, drafter would have been better.
Yeah, but I want them to spend all the money. Also, even if they pulled it out, it still costs them 9 to break.
Yeah. You can score this with Biotic Audacity, though. You can, yeah. And also, we're not playing the Subliminal. Should we just be playing the Subliminal this turn? It's nice to have it in hand, and it's padding, and it helps with some combo.
So this is going to fire, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this will score if we need to, but ideally they steal it for us.
This is a 3-card situation.
Yeah. Okay, we have what we need. We're not gonna shuffle anything.
No.
So basically, they don't hit this one card in hand, we win. Damn it. We'll draw a new one. Oh, there is no more new ones.
Draw 2 cards.
Okay, that's good. Where's the runner install this game? Yep. I think it's just a daily cast. But like they're doing fine. They don't need cards installed. I don't know about that. I don't think we can. We cannot win this turn.
Wait a second.
Thinking we need a Jeeves.
Advance. Yeah, if we had a Jeeves, we could score both.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Alex said something. Biotic, Audacity, the Vastro.
Yeah, but we need 11 credits.
But we can get to 11 by playing Subliminal red level.
9, 10, 11. So it's by 4, 8, then install, advance 9. Oh my god, I think you're right.
Alex, you're a genius.
Yo, that was on Friday. There's some really cool plays through 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay.
You have just enough cards in hand to do this.
Just enough.
You have one more card to do. This is so disgusting.
Disgusto. That's why you don't play the subliminal. That's why you don't play the subliminal, right?
That's why you don't play the subliminal. We started at 8.
We started at 8. Draw 2 cards. Oh man. Yeah, credit photo finish. Credit perfect there.
That was a good game.
That was good. That shows off what the deck can do. Like, oh my god, turn 1. Like that, you saw like the things that this deck can do that people see like that's nutty. We did all of them. Oh my god.
I really hope there's a clip of me being like, we just need to draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where
if we played the subliminal early, we would have a credit. Yeah, we would have the credit if we played subliminal early. No, that's definitely true. But it helps pad your hand a bit. But any card would have. Yeah. It's mixed. If you have a Jeeves, I think on the table it's worth holding. If you have RLCs as well. It's a bad matchup for me. I'm not running multi. Oh no. You have Imp and others and Stargate. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly update because we want to do one more of this. I'm just gonna update what's it called? The Keyhole app. Decklist name Blamechanger. So give me 1 second, Eric.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm balling.
Okay.
That was a fun.
That was a really good game. Keyhole should be updated in a bit. If you hold on, it should be there. If you just give it a couple seconds.
Who made Keyhole?
Friend from Ameta. His name is Remy. He goes by Wasa.
Oh.
Yeah. He's working on some other stuff too, which is really cool. If you don't know what Keyhole is, if you're watching on specifically on desktop, it doesn't work on mobile, and you're watching on Twitch, you can see the deck list and interact with all the cards. It's cool. It's great. Oh, I think I just exited a game. They were talking. Oh, I feel bad. I think they were explaining their deck, and I just tabbed out. Oh man, I feel really bad.
No, it communicates dominance.
Ooh. It was a Nexus Hoshiko. Oh man.
See, this is why Netrunner influencers are ruining the game, Andre.
Yeah, tell me more.
It's just like, you're going in here, you're just like, fishing people for wins with good decks and like not listen to them after the game.
Yeah.
He probably really looked up to you and was really excited to play his favorite Netrunner content producer, and you just like shit all over his day basically. So,
I think you quit after that.
Yeah. Me swearing, 0 quits. You leaving him while explaining his deck, at least 1 quit.
That honestly looks like crap from their angle. There's no way that looked good that we just left.
Yeah. Well, you're just basically saying, I'm too good for you. I don't care what you say, which is, I guess, this is the kind of content you want to put on your stream, which is too bad.
Yeah. At least today. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yo, when it came to like tuning this deck, what cards came in and out of it through process? Obviously the ice thing we've heard
all
about
the
that.
ice.
Yeah.
All the ice.
But like, did subliminals start in there, or was that something that was added eventually?
No, Ian is a fucking genius, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, the way you beat this deck is you just doof it into the ground, right? Like it kind of runs broke already. And then Ian was like, we just need a way to be able to get $1 from 0.
Oh, so you can Audacity out of an empty hand.
Yeah, and then like Ian was like, what if we just play 2 subliminals? and it turns out it's nuts, and like it's a genius move. Like a brick is a fucking
Yo, shoutouts also Bricks.
god
Do you
among
remember
deck
Bricks'
builders.
lists at Worlds last year?
My man is
They were
a crack deck
spicy.
builder.
Oh my god, they were so cool.
I'll say this. I'll just say it. If Brick is like probably in my top 5 of list of players currently playing Netrunner. Just no one. He doesn't have any like clout.
Yeah, that might be true.
Like he's cracked at deck building, and he slaps when he's playing. Like
Yeah.
God, he's so good at Netrunner.
No, his stuff is always. It was a bummer that he was playing Titan last year. Otherwise, I think everyone would have been on his team.
He was playing Titan because he is similar to me in the sense that he wants to win games, and I
hear it. But like, I think everyone wanted to have a spicy corp attached to that spicy runner.
He likes playing Titan.
That's fair.
I think he's just really like. I mean, I think like he's like gets into the Titan trance.
Yeah, I just think not a lot of people want to champion Titan. You know, I don't think people are rooting for Titan in Twitch chat. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well. Okay, I'm gonna hold myself back.
Kat says Eric's a bad influence. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
that's fine. That Bond Cop good was it? Bond Cop bad cop meme was so funny from last year.
Oh yeah, it is. That really was how I felt like the commentary.
Yeah, it was good times.
Bond Cop.
So you don't think you're playing this year at Continentals, huh?
Like, okay, so the first part is it's a hard time of the year because I have flights booked for Vancouver on the 18th.
Yeah,
right?
You're going off to do your what are they? Law school. That's
yeah. So like, I don't know if I want to spend my last weekend in Winnipeg with my friends, staying up till 4 playing a Netrunner tournament.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Euros one is hard for me to make just because of the timing, and then like I start law school a few days after, but like my birthday's on the 31st, and so I'm planning on doing some like birthday stuff in the city with the Vancouver Netrunner people.
Nice.
And it's a hard sell to be like, actually, I'm gonna play Netrunner all day. Online.
Yeah.
And also, so that's like my real excuse. And then the second thing is like I'm not thrilled with the game right now, so like I don't have to do the calculus.
Yeah, no, you made it publicly what you think about the modern meta. That's fine.
So you know, it's kind of like it's whatever. I mean, I'm basically a professional Flesh and Blood player now. So
rolling dice, hoping for those good
sixes. I've been having fun playing that game. I've just been playing a lot of different card games and been enjoying them more. I've been playing Legends of Runeterra, the League of Legends digital one.
I've heard good stuff about that one.
I like it a lot. There's like some decks in there that like I really really like, and like I've been jamming it a lot.
Do you do the versus AI stuff? I hear that's pretty compelling.
It's not my favorite thing to do, but like I do it from time to time.
Okay.
I like it. I like the versus AI like dungeon run kind of stuff like Hearthstone.
Yeah. No, Hearthstone dungeon run stuff was really cool.
Oh, it's super fun, and it's just like I do it with friends.
Maybe time to update your recent video tip 8. Don't quit games till the chat is done. Oh man, you learned that one quickly though. Oh, I'm excited.
This is a keep.
All right.
Wait, we know his deck.
Why?
If you open up NetRDB, we know his deck.
Oh, you think this is the deck list of the week?
Oh, guaranteed.
Okay, so we're looking at this list. This is Napalm's list. Oh yeah, it's Napalm's list. Of course it is Napalm's list. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're playing. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem, right? Because they're playing a really cool I can interact with ice cheaply thing, and we're just gonna combo them out. Like the Harmony Aerotherapy is not gonna work out. Yeah. That's a bummer.
Welcome to standard.
Because they don't have Stargate. They have 3 imps though, which is good.
3 imps is they're out.
They have simultip.
Yeah.
They could do it. They could do it. Oh, I'm opening every other tab besides the right one. Yeah, I think they have a chance here.
I would just install Hyperloop, install Mega Pre, install Melon.
Do we sublim? No.
No. You hold the subliminal because it's going to be Audacity bait.
Yeah.
Also, like it eats up an Ed Kim trigger if they rebirth. They can't play rebirth. Okay.
They won't. Yeah. DreamNet is great if they get early. DreamNet, I want to play more DreamNet Carnivore. Man, DreamNet is just such a good card. All right, Gachapon's coming down. They got a lot of options there. Again, virtuals or programs, so that could be easily an imp. The deck runs a lot of viruses. Oh yeah, Cookbook, nice.
Is Lou our first runner who's a furry?
Lou is a wilder. Yeah. The first, I think, yeah, the first wilder runner. Yeah.
Is that what they use? Is that the term for it in the Netrunner universe?
Yeah. While they're like the Gmod animal people from Wildside, or who congregate at Wildside. The other ones like are DJ Fenris, who's a wolf, right? Who's also a wolf, more accurately. Lateral?
I don't think they're gonna imp this.
How do you pronounce Lou? It's Lou. It's a French name, or it's a French word for wolf, more accurately. They imped it because they want to Lou draw, right? Yeah, people who say loop, I guess you can, but no.
He's Rennie Loop Osmont.
Rennie Loop Arsmont. We're not gonna give him the card draw, right? We all agree on this?
No, we're give him the money.
Give him the money. All right. With an imp, they did not contest our board. We will res the Maryland. No, never.
Just triple advance at this Mega Pre and take $2.
You really I would rather leave the Mega Pre.
No, well,
our money's bad. Don't we want Hyperloop?
No, because we want the Mega Pre to be. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Screw Hyperloop.
Yeah, we'll take all the money. So it's gain 3 on score, gain 2 on our score. Yeah, Lou's cool. Lou's chest being the fleur-de-lis is absolutely fantastic. I did not notice that immediately. Yeah, made out of like animal parts and skulls and stuff.
As a Western Canadian, it's offensive.
Why? They hit the subliminal? And they did imp it. Yeah, you're right. It just eats an imp token.
Running the Mega Pre here is good for us.
Yeah, it's pretty good if they hit it. All right. If they hit a Mega Pre here, it's also good for us. Fastron, okay.
We'll draw that's actually no. That's very good for us.
Yeah, for sure. They didn't imp it. This does nothing in archives. We'll draw 2, right?
Yeah, we want to hit some fast events pieces or some shit.
Oh, that's nice. That'll eat another imp.
Yeah, I think you want to wait until like he reinstalls the imp to get like
simul chips. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it for 1 counter.
Yeah.
So next turn, I think we're either gonna score this and draw, or like spin Doctor off, but probably score that.
I don't think you want to score this Mega Pre. Because you want to win in 4 scores.
4 score in 7 years. I don't know what that is.
Come on, run the remote.
Hey, Call for Judgment's here. We walked out of their game, right?
Yeah. No. You've committed to the line. You can't be nice to them.
Might be. All right, we're gonna score this out, huh? Or you said you don't.
I don't think. Okay, no. It's not good. It's not good.
Okay, so then we just open the spin doctor.
I want to open with a red level for draw 2 cards clicklessly.
Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
I would.
We can fix this with spin doctor.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I mean, like, I think you just install the spin doctor.
I'm gonna install the Jeeves, then install this and spin doctor on top of it.
Oh, sure, that's fine. Yeah.
I learned, man. I'm evolving.
Yeah. The pupil becomes the master.
How's it going? Who's this guest star? Bacon. This is Whiteblade, the person who wrote the pretty infamous write-up for the Blamechanger.
Vast wealth of other Skimhack articles.
I can roast you. That is what your name is attached to modernly.
What do you mean?
No, I know. Yeah, he writes a lot of articles, a lot of good stuff. Current Continental APAC champion, U.S. national champion. I love this redemption arc. Yeah, no, that's good. They're running spin. We'll res that.
Yeah.
Will we fire it? I think we do because we have the.
Yeah, you gotta save the Vashon. I just pull back the red level in the Vashon.
Colorful. How's it going, kind Lewine? Please just steal a Mega Pre. It happened. We believed in ourselves.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna gain 2 because I don't want to draw for scoring this out. Going well, Kite Live. Yo, glad you can make it.
Come on. They never run Surfer 2 here.
They haven't? Why would they start now?
Exactly.
All right.
What do they say? Like
Jeeves? They'll imp that.
Hidden 1-pointer, crouching 2-pointer.
So we res the Jeeves, score that out, and then like we could actually draw out of this. And maybe just put that
I
don't know.
Yeah. Come on. Don't run Surfer 2. Don't break my fucking heart like this.
Well, they used their imp token.
Come on. I'll be actually upset. They don't want to discard, I think, because there's no bin breakers in startup, so they have to like they're all real cards.
Yeah, but they have like another cookbook. Oh,
Do you have
they're
anything?
chucking
Oh,
two.
there we
They're
go.
chucking two. They need to find their.
Do you have anything exciting you're doing this weekend, Andre?
This weekend? Yeah, I'm going on vacation. Oh, that's worth noting. We don't have a stream next week, so I'm out.
Where are you going to? Oh, yeah, you got to see your family. Right?
Yeah, I'm going to see my family. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Cookbook.
I don't want to dox your family.
Yeah,
Are they in Quebec?
No.
They're in Ontario, right?
Yeah, Southern Ontario.
Are you going back? Okay.
All right.
I'll
res it.
Yeah.
I'll hit this.
Do it. You won't.
I'm just gonna gain two and put them Maryland or draw two.
Draw two, yeah. Perfect. And now we can
draft our HQ.
Lateral the HQ. No, because we can fuck yeah. Let's just draft our HQ.
Okay. Always draw. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Our money's good. We have a Maryland still. Yeah, there'll be no stream next week. We are streaming tomorrow, of course. There is the Fite Nite. We got show matches tomorrow. I'm really stoked for that. It starts at 3 Eastern, so that will make more sense for those in Europe. If you're in the middle of the day on a Friday, maybe you have half days. Maybe you just don't work seriously on Fridays. Like a lot of people. Come join in. It'll be fun. We'll be streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right here. But yeah, we're off next week.
I'm drafting the box of Magic on Saturday, which I'm excited about.
Oh, sick.
That's gonna be fun.
Crucible comes out the end of this month, huh? You know. I don't recognize that runner art. Who's that runner? Insanity. I don't know if you either mean Lou or Eric, because it's either of those options.
When are you gonna start? I'm drafting the Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. The D&D set comes out in paper on Friday.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Retrieval run. We have no way to interact with that. An imp is coming back down.
No, they're gonna get the chisel. Oh, it's an imp. I'm an idiot. You're right.
3 imp tokens.
It's bad actually because open on. Maybe we should have drafted on D. It's an interesting question. It's actually a big problem. If they hit a Vashon here, we pretty much lose.
Yeah.
There's one Vashon left in the deck, so it's a 1-32.
Yeah. Is it D&D set on MTG Online or Nietzsche you drafting?
Yeah, it's been on MTG Online.
Oh, cool.
About a week and a bit now. I don't know. I'm getting my Flesh and Blood dual decks in on Friday in paper, which I'm gonna play with my brother on Friday.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, you want to make them use the resources.
They'll eat it. I don't know enough about D&D to even like tell what is a D&D lore. Like gelatinous cube. That's all I got.
Yeah, it's jelly. I've never had jelly before, actually.
Why does this happen?
What is jelly? Is jam
what do
jelly?
You eat?
Chicken fingers. Pizza.
Oh man, it's gonna catch up with you, ain't it? Oh yeah, you just drink Coke like water.
No, I stopped.
Dude.
I stopped. Did I not tell you about this?
No, it's gonna ruin you.
No, I stopped drinking Coke.
That's good to hear, man. It was not sustainable. Yeah. That's good. That's
really
good.
I agree.
Yeah.
We're
sprinting.
I do heroin.
Yikes. Are we sprinting or are we spin doctoring?
I'd open up with a classy sprint. No, wait, we want to purge. Fuck.
We have a CVS. We don't purge.
What do you mean? No, we don't want to res the CVS. That's 3 of our golden doubloons.
They'll run it. Don't worry.
Shut the fuck up. Put the fucking
So
Nico and the Maryland back in or whatever. Oh, wait. Can we?
No, we can't wait.
No, no. We can, because you go lateral growth of Vitruvius.
Yeah.
Audacity, get a click back advance.
Oh, have we done it?
Well, yeah, because we sprinted. Lateral growth would be our second operation.
Wow.
And then you audacity this out.
This seems fair.
And then you score advances and you score.
You really need to imp at Jeeves, huh? We're drawing 2 in the face of this, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh my god, if they don't touch our hand for some reason, and they will, we can win. This man has never.
I've never had a sandwich before.
Guys, he's just making this. You can't goad him on this. I've never had a sandwich before. You've never. Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right.
That's.
Oh yeah, they had one of those. All right. Well, they stole beans. Saw the CVS on HQ. Yeah, a bit too late on that one.
They're gonna win.
Oh, we're gonna lose unless we top deck beautifully.
We have the top deck of Mega Pre or the
last
Luminol, right?
Vitruvius. Yeah, I think they win this one.
Don't fucking emote at me.
I actually want them to steal an agenda so we could draw more cards.
Chicken nuggets have to be. I want them to steal this Mega Pre.
Yeah. That's
They're
fine.
just gonna steal it. Yes, that's a mistake, but that's okay.
We lose.
That's a tragedy.
They got
Yeah.
us. We talked about the
purged.
earlier
We
stream.
need-
What about if you play a startup game against? Yeah, you're right. We should have purged.
Why did you play losing to a startup deck? Yeah. Get your fucking chuckles in.
Yeah, that's it. And they didn't even imp the They didn't even imp the Vacherons.
No.
Draw one for RLC. Can we do that?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Wait, what does this change?
It doesn't change anything, right?
No, what does it change?
Oh, because if you draw 2 and you hit a biotic, we win. No. You can install we have a lot of weird lines here,
Yeah.
so-
We have some lines. So
We're
what
gonna
have we
spin
done
up
this
there.
turn? We played red level clearance, so we res this. We have to hit more operations.
We needed another operation.
We need a biotic.
We need we need a biotic or a subliminal or whatever. If we hit a subliminal or a red level off of the draw, we would have been fine here.
Yeah, maybe not.
That's crazy though. That was actually close.
Man,
That's a good
that's
point.
good.
Are you going to bed or we got time for more?
No, we got time. I got another hour on me.
Oh fuck, okay, let's go. What decks do you want to play now?
Do we want to play Fire Smacks?
That was turn 6, holy
I
fuck.
know. Oh damn, yo, well played. Yeah, you cleared out the
No, I mean we actually have a lot of outs in the decky, and it's interesting. Hitting the Vitruvius that makes your outs more open because you hit any. You have another red level and 2 subliminals in the deck, which means you have 3 outs, and then you have 2 biotics in the deck, which means you have 5 outs. In a deck of 20.
Yeah, we had a couple options.
No, deck of
we have 3 biotics, right?
So we're 25% of the way there, which is 25% is not bad here, I think, considering.
And this is the thing that we've said about the deck before. Like, we've played so many matchups where, you're used to Netrunner where everyone installs their cards. Like, this deck is meant to have an engine or something, and that's it. It's like, imp, HQ pressure, you're good. Like, this might be all you need. We didn't force them to install a breaker, which, that's kind of on us. Oh, I guess they did. We did red so nice.
This is God's Netrunner.
Yo, Nato, thanks for the game, eh? Spent talking about Jelly and Eric's food choices. How do we lose?
We talked about the jelly lore up here. 1 second.
Yeah.
Jam and jelly are both made from fruit and sugar. Jam still has fruit bits in it.
Yeah, jelly is like
Jam
an
is
artificial thing.
sweetened pureed fruit with pectin. I don't know what pectin is. For a thick spreadable paste. Jelly is sweetened fruit juice with gelatin for a jiggly light topping.
Yeah.
In D&D, it seems to be the last.
Jam cube in D&D. Okay, yo, what deck do you want to play out of the list? Sneaked in a cameo.
I want you and I want you and I to pilot Virus Max together.
Okay, yeah, huge mistake. Let's do it. I'm classically bad to the point that it stresses me out on Virus Max.
Oh, dude, I'm let's yell at each other for now.
Yeah, okay, this is good. Is this list identical to the one that's already posted?
This gets purged.
Yeah, is that the same as the Hive Mind Max list? Like, is that card for card?
No, it's not. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Let's play Chris's list, which has Gachapon in it. I understand Chris's list better.
Chris's list as Snareberry.
We can't all be pencil.
Yeah, we can't all be pencil. Okay. So the problem is I need to import this into JNet.
Okay, that's not hard.
Well, I need to import this first into Netrunner DB for the sake of keyhole. Give me 1 second. Snareberry says Clot? Oh, yeah, it's worth noting which ones have Clot, which one don't. New runner deck. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Give me 1 second. So what do you think about this sort of deck archetype? I think one thing we've all agreed on, the fact is that some of the best decks in the meta are really skill intensive to play is obviously a good thing.
Do you think the Sportsmetal deck is skill intensive?
No, I'm talking about Virus Max.
Oh. Thanks. Love you too, bud.
Yeah.
So you don't think the Sportsmetal list is skill intensive?
Feels closer to Titan.
Titan was skill intensive.
I disagree with that.
Okay, I could beat a bad Titan player every day of the week, but good Titan players took me to the fucking gulag.
I feel like the ceiling on it's lower than other decks. I feel like the floor on this deck is super high.
We get it. We get it. You want to jerk off the Germans? Sure.
Yeah.
Virus Max is complicated. Geist is complicated. We get it. Like, you know, this is
We love
this is
Geist.
like this is a Canadian product. Like, you could support your Canadian brethren on this one.
Wait, Max is rotated? What are you talking about? Oh, there we go.
Because you have.
No, I didn't put it. They changed it. I tried to save it with So I'm gonna copy this into JNet. Sorry, this is a bit of a process. I know Wasa's working on ways to make this a bit smoother. Okay. 4 stars from the 4th story. We all can't. What's the worst matchup? Let's say about this. Let's talk about this before somebody stream snipes us with it. But what's like a bad matchup for Max?
I don't know how this deck works.
Oh, okay, good. All right. We've great, cool. We'll figure it out. I think you install a cookbook or something.
Yeah, you cook in the book. Have you ever seen that Little John video?
I don't think so.
Cooking by the book?
That doesn't sound familiar now.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. Don't play it on stream. But it's a Cooking by the Book remix featuring Little John.
Okay. Anything that runs snares is rough. Yeah, snare seems really hard. Hand damage does destroy the deck because it is dependent. Oh, we're playing against Chris.
Okay, sorry. Let me. Yeah, I'll put it in. I don't want to put this in the chat. It's actually pretty offensive. So I'll send it to you now. If you want to watch this, you can Google "Cooking by the Book" featuring Little John.
Outfit. Is this Chris's other list?
Oh my goodness.
This is Chris's other list. This is the fake Titan. That's a scary matchup.
Yeah, it's whatever.
We're not good with the open early economy. Their ice is not that expensive. Oh man, that's gonna be rough.
This is a mulligan, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. To double labor rights. We do have Claude though, which is good for the matchup. But like, what do we do for burst economy?
I don't know.
Oh man.
They're gonna score hostile here.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Does the deck have NGO in it?
No.
So you should always run this.
Yeah. We lost a Clot and a paperclip.
That's okay.
We just run this, right?
Yeah, just run this.
SDS rush? Do we drop down a progenitor? But this deck is on food.
I think you just always run this.
But I think we dropped the progenitor.
Oh, no, because we want to be able to click for 3 crits afterwards to get up to hunting news.
Okay. I think we should hit the progenitor. I think it's an SDS. If this is an NGO, we get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, it's a food. Just
click for 3.
Click 3. And what do we pitch?
Oh fuck. Not the cookbook.
Not
it's
the
gotta be the
rates.
iPad. Not the bot.
iPads?
Fuck. It's gotta be like the iPad OS, right?
Yeah. Because this is how we contest our trebuchet is a cookbook into that. All right, there they found it. Okay, we're safe.
Okay,
it's about
open with iPad OS.
Yeah, we want to just get our econ down. They're on 11 credits. So I think we don't have a fermenter yet.
No, but I think Cookbook Progenitor are pretty safe installs here.
Sure.
And then like click for a credit or something.
Toss in a botulus?
Fuck. No. Pitch the
I'll labor right. Oh, the other cookbook. Yeah. Okay, don't even talk about it. Yeah. Honestly, if they scored the food out, that would have been pretty bad for them. Like their economy would have been real shot for a while. Okay, we lost Knob Curie, and we've lost both Knob Curies. That's the thing we have to labor rights back in, if I'm not mistaken. I think we only have 2. No, we have 3. We have 3. Were you just watching Lil Jon?
Yeah. What? What were you talking about?
We lost 2 of our consoles so far. They're pushing here. Unadvanced card is Rashida. If it's an Atlas without a counter, that's not too bad. We always like botulus this run, but we have to watch out for econ.
I feel like we're just inting and not hitting news. I would just draw a card.
Yeah. I think we just want to set up.
Oh, cool. We'll click for 2 and install the hive mind on the progenitor and just discard the retrieval mode.
So this is the thing that hosts viruses. It gets 2 virus counters. So now every fermenter we install is worth like what, 8 credits or something?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Rashida, alt art. Draw 3, gain 3. There are 14. And this is a fast events deck. Like we want to hit a simul chip on the table pretty soon because they have
Yeah, we need
Rococo,
money
they
to
have
start
Biotic, they have
just, like,
Audacity.
contesting
Yeah.
them.
We need to start smashing HQ. Okay, that's good.
That's fine.
So they're definitely
The
going to try
problem
and
is we
fast
hit
events
all
next
our
turn.
like recursion pieces early.
Yeah. Okay, we just fire that.
Oh,
right?
that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah,
We
We'll, like,
could
just
run to
rip
save
it.
bad pub, but I don't want to run, right? Because we have to
No, that
respect.
sounds bad.
Black Orchestra, Conduit, Gachapon, Hive Mind, Progenitor. Those all seem bad. Those all seem really bad.
Okay. Well, we want to install the conduit and just bait him into a purge. I don't know. We need money.
Yeah, none of these are money.
Yeah, so it just seems like conduit is like fine to have.
But then we have to
right
pay
now.
for that. Like we only save 3.
Yeah, we have to pay. We have to pay. We have to pay $2.
Ugh, okay.
Well, stop being a fucking baby.
What are we removing from the
And then
game?
You put
Hive
the
Mind.
you put the Black Orchestra, the Gachapon, and the Retrieval Room back in.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
I would draw.
Yeah, we just have to draw into it.
Oh, there we go.
This one's gonna hit. This one's gonna hit a fermenter.
But yeah, no! Undo the click. Don't look at the cards. Don't
It's
look
too
at the
late.
cards.
I'm looking at him. I can't
No,
undo
it's
it.
fucking.
I see it right here.
He doesn't know that.
He does. He says it says here. He knows. I can't
ask him
do
to
that.
undo the click. Ask him to undo the click.
Why?
Because this is such a fucking failure. If we install the ferment, if we do this on the corpse turn,
because they'll
our
purge.
fermenter will get.
Yeah. No, but we have a click left. That was clickless.
But okay, if we wait to do this at the end of the corpse next turn, our fermenter will tick up and we'll get an extra $2 from our fermenter.
You're correct about that, but I'm gonna commit.
I'm
committing to this. I'm committing to this.
Oh my god,
it's too hard not to.
Install the fermenter. Yes.
We'll get rid of Hive Mind. We'll shuffle. So we'll shuffle back
the simul chip liberates, and we lose the Amaku and the Hive Mind.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop this.
He was fine. Yeah, pop this.
So we have to, yeah. Andre got the streaming rights to this. Yo, Phil, how's it going? Sorry I dunked on you on Reddit. I thought it was really funny. Wait, what? Oh, they bioticked. Well, that's rough. So we lost the simul chip. I think we have to start interacting with them. Do we just botchless HQ run? Imp botchless run?
No, don't we want to botchless HQ?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
A conduit?
Oh, you want to botchless and then conduit. Yeah, that seems good too.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, okay. Do we get
no,
the
conduit,
imp down? No, we'll just
no, I don't believe in it. Conduit.
Yeah, for sure. You have to click on this. So I'm expecting a trebuchet. And again, it's a whoredom. Okay.
Oh, that's Corp gains $1, baby, every day of the week.
Yeah, that's fine with us. So we'll break the end of the run subroutine using a virus counter on it. And we'll continue. So they'll get a credit. We'll keep going, and we're going to access 3 cards. Whoredom,
4.
Audacity, Trebuchet. It's not updating. Hostile, Steel, use Conduit. Yes. So we could go back, but at the expense of a Hive Mind token. That doesn't seem right.
Or you could install the Black Orchestra
and pay a credit, 2 credits.
Pay 2 credits. I think I'd rather draw here actually.
I don't want to end up in hard hitting news jail.
Yeah. Oh, install the cookbook.
Don't we just want to click for credit to throw out the Black Orchestra? The cookbook's not doing anything this turn.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. You're about to get goofed by Bulwark? Yeah, maybe. I guess you're right.
I like the self-censor.
There's a lot of that. So Spin Doctor's drawing up. So that's either Whoredom. That's what we saw at the top.
That's probably that's gotta be the trebuchet, right?
Yeah. So we don't want to eat that. So we obviously...
Bada boom, bada bing. We're in the business.
We solved it. So we do cookbook, botchless run.
Yeah.
Is Bulwark going to be really bad for us?
No. Don't believe the hype.
So we bad pub. It's a trebuchet. Fantastic. And now they'll purge.
Yeah, but that's okay.
So the trebuchet has 2 subroutines. They're both pretty bad. So we're going to break both of them. Using the thing that breaks them for free.
Yeah.
No, thank you. We'll break this.
And then we can make $1.
Yeah. A lot of clicking. Gotta click the right things. All right, let's see some cards. And it's all new cards because they drew up a Spin Doctor. Now they're shuffling back in.
Oh, we're gonna see all like literally all new
Yeah.
cards.
Food, okay. Hard eating news, so that's a thing. Rashida will trash it for free.
Yeah.
Mouseless, Biotic,
Useless.
Conduit. Okay, so we can't go back this turn.
Click for $1.
Yeah. Is it ever worth just rebirthing to go in with Omar just to get another Conduit token?
They purge. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we want to keep drawing our cards out. Now is where we like turn the screws because we're gonna like really.
Do we just imp
Like,
run HQ? Like, what can they res for 5?
Mausolus. Like we need the rebirth. Like our hands fragile.
Yeah.
And
I just don't think the game is going to go on long enough for us to care to protect both labor rights. They can't risk
I would
Trebuchet on
rather
5.
like
They need 7.
I'd rather like draw out a deck here. Like I'd draw.
Okay. We lost 2 simul chips.
I would draw again and then like double share gamble. Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Look
start
at
hitting
how
those aggressively now just to get simul chips back in. Yeah.
I mean, next turn I think we're gonna rebirth into Omar if they like, and just Omar into R&D or something. Like Omar into R&D, Conduit.
They drew hard hitting news. They just drew now a Biotic. So I think obviously they don't have the money, but they're too big to fail. I think we want to run HQ if they're less than 5, less than 7. They're cleaning house.
Down.
Yeah.
What breakers do we have in the bin?
Orchestra and Paperclip.
Paperclip. Does this deck run an MK?
Let me check. Are you watching on Twitch?
Yes, I'm watching on your stream.
Oh, okay.
It's a little like on the Discord, but it's a little.
MK is in the deck. Yeah.
Okay, so we're fine.
And we just drew it. Hand is stacked. I think their hand is stacked. I think you're right. They're at 6 credits. Like, what are they gonna res? Mouseless? So they'll hit 1 labor rates. Who cares?
You want to go imp on HQ?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I respect it.
Like if they spend 4 credits on a Mouseless, 3 after refund, like whatever.
I want to get a Conduit counter this turn by like rebirthing Omar.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, Omar HQ is good too. But yep.
Imp it.
Okay. We just keep going
back. Rebirth into no. I would really rebirth into Omar and then Omar R&D. Because you're gonna mill the last 2 cards in your deck.
Yeah, it's a simul chip, yeah. Omar. I think we know this card though. So Omar lets us run our basically archives are successful. We can choose any other central servers. So we'll run R&D. It's a deady. Can't imp that.
That's fine.
Conduit gets a token though. Okay. So we have access to all our breakers. So we can in theory just run proper. But the Omar threat, like they have to do something about it. Oh, sorry, chat. There you go. Okay, now they can res everything. We have 3 simul chip in the bin? No, just 2. There's the bottom of our stack is 1 simul chip and 1 knob curie.
Do you want to Omar into R&D?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
We probably should have drawn for the knob curie.
Oh yeah.
HPT? I guess we imp
that.
It's a
1 of in their deck, which I think is fine right now.
So do we imp it?
I wouldn't. I'd install the MK.
And just run R&D Conduit?
Yeah.
How bad could this be?
Yeah, how bad?
Now that we didn't imp it though, like we don't know what they're drawing into. Oh, that one's hard to deal with.
No, we just let the subs fine.
Do we let it fire, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just liberate something back in there.
We clear the tag. So they don't value HPTS. So this
does also so that they don't trash our cookbook.
Yeah. So we're gonna see 4 cards here. So that's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't imp it. I'd imp that.
Yeah. Trebuchet. Oh, that's worth imping too. Hedge fund. Use Conduit. Remove tag.
And remove the tag.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey Pat, how's it going? This is normally Pat's video box underneath. Just purging. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we live for a minute. So we want to draw before we labor right, so we don't trash our 2 good cards.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So now we can labor rights for what do we want to thread in here? They have an HPT in hand, which is not very useful.
I think it should be like I honestly think it should be like I would install the simul chip.
Yeah.
And then like labor rights for. Well, let's play the labor rights and then we'll decide. Like simul chip botulus.
Yeah, that sounds good. Are we worried about money? Because we're not going to get any more money unless we put a fermenter.
I want us to. I want us to forfeit this imp for a fermenter at this at the end of the corpse turn, so we can click it off for 8.
Okay. And then botulus. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, this is the point of the game where it gets really tricky. This is actual Fight Club. This is actually Fight Club, and it's funny because we're playing Chris's deck against Chris. Dedicating the mouseless to 3. Let's go. Sick. Okay, so now we're low on.
Oh no,
we didn't do the thing. Yeah, we didn't do the thing. Hold on.
Ask for an undo.
Sorry. Could you kindly undo that last section? Yeah, into turn Simon chip. Yeah, we goofed it. That doesn't work, does it?
No, he has to do it. just simple chip and fermenter and like manually.
Yeah, do it manually. Oh man, I'll do it manually.
Or just click it off and make $2 more. That's faster.
Done that on your turn, maybe. So we're gonna hit this, which in theory should be 8 credits because we want to do it on their turn, so it'd be installed first. If you undo click, it undoes his. We're hoping it did. It didn't though. I still kind of want to run an HQ. Like they could res the Trebuchet. What do we break Trebuchet with? 2 ed pub. I guess we don't have an imp though. I think we want Knobcurie down. Period. Right?
Yeah, on some level.
Yeah.
I think it's like draw.
I think it's draw. Knobcurie run HQ.
Or Knobcurie simul chip, so that we can do the fermenter thing again.
Okay. Now we're threatening Clot, which is really good because their options definitely closed heavily. Now they're 11, so they can res a lot of things.
No, we forgot about fermenter.
What are you trashing? The MK Ultra? Yeah, right?
That's fine. We can. I would like install a botulus on the Hordem and just run OMD.
You mean the mouseless?
Yeah.
But then we only break.
Give them
3 credits.
Give them $3.
Okay.
Give them 3 credits.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because you'll see the top 3 of OMD.
Yeah. Probably win this game. So we're gonna simulchip, trash the MK Ultra, install a botulus, put it here. CVS seems so good in this matchup. Use this, break 2 subroutines. I mean, counter ice. Use this to break. No, thank you. Break 2 subroutines. Actually, installing the block for free is good.
That you could, argument that you could install it for $1 here.
Yeah. No, which is good for our simulchip taxes later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so probably. Maybe you should undo the click and do that.
Beans. It doesn't matter that we hit the conduit button. Actually, it does matter that we hit the conduit button.
It matters because we're gonna put this. Yeah.
Okay. Trash this. Install this. Again, I don't play this on stream for a reason.
I thought you were gonna. Oh, I would have done the one from hand.
What?
You have a fermenter. You have a botulus in your hand.
But I thought we wanted to use a simulchip.
No, we don't want to use a simulchip on this. We have a botulus in hand. We don't have fermenters in hand. Undo the click.
I'm not doing it. Undo click twice.
Undo the click.
There's no way we're undoing click twice. We have to commit to this line.
What do you mean?
There's way too many undo clicks.
The line is you don't understand what your cards do. Click fucking. You have a card. You have a copy of the card in your hand. I'm in control of this one.
That was amazing. It was a good turn. We're gonna win. It doesn't matter. Off this run, I mean. I'm not being
fucking
arrogant.
National champion and you're not. God damn.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. Done. Let Unbroken Fire continue. You just go win, no arguing. Yeah, I hope. So we'll do Knobcurie first, of course. We always put it on the hive mind because that puts it basically on everything. Daddy, can't imp. Border control. Okay. Recoco. We can't trash that.
I'd leave it.
Yeah. Conduit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would draw.
Yeah, and then just take 2.
Labor rights and then install a simul chip.
Oh yeah, I forgot this does. So I think we need to get fermenters back in, right?
It's going to be a labor rights, a simul chip, and a simul chip.
Oh yeah, we have 2 simul chips. Yeah, that's fair. And then just click for credit.
No, install a simul chip.
Because if they do credit, last click hard hitting news, we can react to it, right?
Yep.
Oh no, because we can't pop it. Never mind. No.
Or they can't fast advance agendas now.
Yeah, that's by far the bigger deal. Yeah, you're totally right. So they just broke our lock, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Because they drew 3. Okay, new ice. Easily could be border control. Man, I think we just start smashing HQ.
Oh, I think I would check archives. This is a classic. Chris doesn't believe we'll check archives play.
Do we fermenter to trash the Black Orchestra?
Yeah, I would.
I remember this time.
Because it's gonna make us a total of $10 now.
Oh, it's so good.
So
pop it, run archives.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah.
I don't believe that.
Now we just expect to use real breakers on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe he sits on a throne of lies.
That's a big throne, man.
Yeah, just pop a little MK in here.
This is really expensive. 9 credits.
Yeah. Whatever.
We just spent 9 credits on a single axis.
What about us counting on high, man?
Yeah, we win.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Throne of lies. Oh man, 52 credits to 55 credits. It's a parody.
Netrunner is so easy.
That was Chris v. Chris. Nice. Yeah, for sure. Excited to see you play tomorrow. Chris is playing tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
Well done. Yo, Frank, thank you. Yo, man, this deck is like dope. It's really cool. There's a lot of triggers, easy to goof it up, get in arguments, hate your friends. Like, it's great. And I like to see high caliber players. Yeah, get through this.
It was really funny, actually.
Best of luck tomorrow, eh? Did they throw out the damage cards? Yeah, it makes sense. They threw out hard-hitting news 2 times. They threw out HPT. They were starting to throw out combo cards as well because it doesn't make sense in the context. Played RL a week ago and forgot 90% of triggers. Everyone's going to be so bad playing in person. You're going to see the first tournament and people are going to be totally lost, like not taking money off daily casts and whatever.
I've been practicing yelling expose in person for like weeks.
You don't want to you print a card that just says auto trigger and then you just put it in front of you.
Yeah. I just sit in my room and yell expose, or I practice shuffling my hand.
Yeah. No, I practiced shuffling today. I practiced how to do a riffle shuffle without bending the cards. I felt really good about it.
When I was like 16 or whatever, I remember like when I wasn't playing games at my weekly meetup, I would be practice shuffling my Gagarin deck so I could play my museum deck before I hit time.
Yeah. No, that stuff was important. You had to shuffle good on that.
Playing again?
Yeah, we got time for at least one more. You want to do that?
We could do a community vote.
Yeah, yo, for everybody who's watching and you have access to the chat and you want to participate, out of any of these decks, and there's a couple of them, there is an overlap. What do you want to see played? So to go over everything again, we have the fake titan we just saw again. So we have an Asa with hard-hitting news where I'm interested in that. We've played this today.
No, Sunny's banned. No, fucking stop. Shut it down.
Sunny, it's a good idea, actually. We can play Sunny. It's undefeated in the format.
Fucking jokers.
Yeah.
I don't want...
Apoc
so
Town?
bad.
Sunny then? Yo, I think it's Sunny.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was... It's not even close, man. Ritzy Tribal, let's go. What did you think they were going to say?
I was like...
Not that you even goaded them into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. We saw this on Friday, and this is a bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but it was like disgusting.
It was just completely designed to dick CTM. Like, that's what it
was. Yeah, I was playing against not only like a CTM that had only Tracer Ice on our bot. Like, it was... Oh my god, it was... And that's the weird thing about that deck specifically. Wait, hit this button. Is that deck has no win condition. Like, normally CTM has cards on the table that if you don't trash, you lose that game. That deck specifically doesn't have any. Like, there's no Sandsend, there's no fast events, there's no... Like, it's just score ice in a remote server. You know what I mean? When's the last time you played Sunny?
It might be years. I got my hidden agenda tonight. I forced you to play this Sunny.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna copy this into JNet and then I'll get it updated on Keyhole as well. So I'm gonna do JNet format. So we'll copy this in real quick. So this is it Klopstock? Herbert Klopstock is the name? Yeah, Herbert Klopstock who played this. And specifically last week on the tournament, I don't think Herbert could play for some reason. So it was actually played by Heinzel, which is
what does tribal refer to? So tribal is like a thing for Magic where it's like that creatures have what's called a tribe, which is like like elves or like merfolk, like goblins. Like it's creature type. They call it a tribe based on like a mechanic that came out in the mid 2000s called tribe. But it's been adopted into every card game where it's like if you have a card that
Murloc.
that builds around like a certain subtype on a card that usually doesn't mean anything. It's called a tribal deck. In Netrunner, there aren't a lot of tribal decks, but like the joke is that Aryabhata. So the whole CTM deck is built around Aryabhata tech, which is a Ritzy card. So the idea is it's like a Ritzy tribal deck. That's the joke.
I think the only tribal decks that were ever honestly Netrunner were like next dice decks.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it.
Right, the idea is that like the deck
like,
builds around one
virus
keyword.
decks out of noise, but like it
Yeah,
never doesn't have
no,
the same
right.
thing because it's not. Oh, like Psy Ice out of Nisei division.
Yeah, that's a tribal deck. Yeah, I think virus is by far the most common tribal deck, or pseudo tribal deck. Yeah, but its deck, the name is a joke.
Yeah, it's a big meme. Yeah. Man, I'm thinking, is there anything I've said tonight that I'm gonna regret? Oh, this poor fucker. This is gonna suck for him.
So Spark can be annoying, but we have a really good econ hand.
Yeah,
like that, we just hit all 4 of those. If anything, they might like make us click for a credit awkwardly because of Spark, but it seems like a good. Oh yeah, Byro tribal. Yeah, Archetypes is a tribal deck. Yeah, that's true. Advertisement Spark is a tribal deck to some extent. Man, there's a couple of them. All right, let's see if they pop res, because if they don't pop res, okay, so they res to Maryland. So we're gonna not interact with them. I think we're just gonna do credit, sure gamble, cast. And not worry about it.
No. It's sure gamble data folding casts.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's way better. Well, no, that's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because we'll be at 6. Yeah, you're right. That's fine. Yeah, that is better. Transaction, yeah, that's 2. Camera's too big. Yeah, I guess you are right. Okay, so pad. So they could res here. We still have to draw through our deck. Okay, so we're just drawing through, right?
Yeah, draw.
At what point do we start dismantling?
Draw. Play sure gamble. When we hit another piece of drip econ, dripping like 2 or 3 times.
Okay, because their ability is largely just canceled by this one card. Oh no! Oh, Beal.
That's fine. Okay, now we're gonna trash the whole board.
Yeah.
You're gonna go sure gamble, trash both these cards.
Yeah, I believe.
We should draw first.
Yeah, plan your turn. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, we made a video about this.
We're professionals. Yeah. This guy thought he.
Yeah, now they have nothing because they've scored something that's not tempo positive. Sportsmetal agenda tribal deck. How's it going, Tater? Codegate Jinteki? Yeah, I guess that was the thing, huh? Economic warfare. Ooh, spiteful. Tiered? Okay. Well, if we don't run, that doesn't do anything, so we don't have to run this turn.
I would click for 3 crits and install the Earthrise.
Yeah, I like that. I think we have Career Fair in this deck 3 times.
Yeah, but we're gonna have data fold. It's just good card tribal.
Val was good cards tribal, yeah. There's like deck lists that used to be most wanted list tribal that just played all the most wanted list cards that cost an influence back in the day. It's just like Faust and friends. Order doesn't matter here. Another cast is sick. We run 6, run 5.
I would start with 6.
Yeah, there's no reason to run this first. Reversed?
Yep.
So I think they're gonna try an economic warfare us.
You just click for 3 here.
I'm gonna take this down. We already ran.
No, but if we do that, then we're gonna be on 5 creds to 5 creds, which seems bad. We can just click for 3.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the win con is.
There's no reason to do anything.
Do you think Nisei will drop the sub factions entirely or print updated ones? I think they'd probably more likely print new ones than print more card support. Because Nisei at some point wants to make a card. They want to make eventually that Nisei is playable with only Nisei cards. So supporting old factions is a bit difficult.
Also, it's a little known fact, but Nisei is actually like paid for by the tiers of Apex players. It's like that bathwater thing, right? They just bottle them up and sell them around the world.
Yeah. I'm saying that, by the way, and I do like many factions. So
many factions are okay.
Yeah, many factions are cool. They could make their own many factions, which I think would be fair.
I think I don't know what they'll do. That's a good question.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Do we do this for card draw?
Credit, install daily cast, install data folder.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're gonna money war us, it's hard to win 2 credits a turn.
If people were like, "Oh, we're gonna have exciting running gameplay," you fuckers, this is how this deck's supposed to work. Like,
Yeah,
we're just
this
gonna
is
sit
sunny.
back and
Like
just,
this is what Heinzel did too. And then eventually,
is
like
how
I
the
have
deck is
money, I'll
supposed to
trash
work.
everything. Like you're not gonna score 7 before we're set up.
Yeah, this is how the deck works.
And then eventually we just put down turning wheel, and then all their ice like IP block looks really bad because it has trace and we have 2 link. Oh,
Okay.
sick. Endless Eula. Yo, did we break it for 2 credits?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not good for them. That is such a bad matchup. Oh my lord. Are we running here?
I would run it, yeah.
2 credits to break Eula. Like literally the worst breaker in the game. Break the summer team. Okay. You make me click all of them.
I like how you did it manually. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So just leave it.
We don't look smart.
Just leave it.
So
I would
think
click for credit and play office supplies to go to.
Yeah, for money.
Which is not great, but whatever.
No, but it is what it is. How's it going, Jester? Click Eula. Yeah, now they have to commit to double advancing this before we go and steal it, so it's really awkward. They could overinstall it because they still have a spin on the table. But again, we're making 4 credits a turn. They're making no credits a turn unless we take this down, which eventually we will. Advance 1? You think they're... Okay, now we run... Wait, they can't even score it.
No, I would trash the tiered... Run and trash the tiered subscription.
Yeah. Should we hopper first to draw? No, if we run this tier subscription, maybe they can score out? No, probably not.
How? No. We just...
How's it going, Vale? Excited for tomorrow.
And click for credits.
Should we not just hit R&D and stuff? There's
no. That's not how we win the game. We win the game by trashing everything they play.
You know how to make fun. Remastered, maybe? No, we know what it is. We accessed it. It's a Bologna. Unless they have, they would need, what's it called?
Seamless.
Yeah, seamless launch.
Okay, now you have to go steal that Bologna.
Yeah. Tiered, okay. Abstractly a 5 credit swing. Do we just smash it? Yeah, if they res ice, they can't do anything.
I'd run the remote, yeah.
We don't boomerang this, do we? No.
No. We want the...
Yeah, we're going to pop off eventually with Hopper.
That's fine.
That's acceptable. Yeah, man. Oh, no, I did it again. I don't feel bad about it. It's nice to know how many subroutines it has. Nobody reads the whole thing. It's not on us to read it. We just click 3.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just like the right thing to do. You know?
No, you're totally right. Subliminal would have been enough. Yeah, Subliminal would have been okay there for them to score at. It's just hard because they have to play all these like tribal advertisements. Okay, they're on 1 credit. CPC generator. Okay, we can't click for credits anymore. They found us out.
No, I would trash the CPC generator, trash the tiered subscription, and click for 2 credits.
Oh. This thing costs what, 2 to trash? Yikes. So they can score a Beal out here.
That's fine.
And just click 2, yeah. Take the folding. Blue Moose, a hell of a card. It's a launch campaign. Okay, so now we don't have to run the remote for a minute. They could warfare us. Like we're actually... Oh, they installed Drew. Okay. Plan your turn.
Why are you BMing your opponent?
We made a video about this. We got to call it out. This is what I'm worried about. That this is very likely to be, what's it called? Calibration testing. But it's very expensive still. The sweet penny shaver tech. Yeah, that'll get there. Do we just sports hopper now for draw?
Yeah, I just pop a sports hopper here. We're just gonna set up now.
Yeah. Oh no. Rizeki.
Yeah, Rizeki, credit, Earthrise.
And any term that we're like really low on money, like or that we're worried about combo, we just white hat their hand. We credit Earthrise? You want to go down to 3 credits?
We're gonna go up to 3. Yeah, down to 3. Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Oh no, we can't even. We don't have enough clicks.
Oh, that's fine. Just pitch.
think we pitched a Nexus.
Nexus, yeah.
Because eventually we're gonna get DreamNet and Jack's gonna be really, really good. Imagine we had a Nexus. I mean a DreamNet. This deck has 3 DreamNets, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were pretty unlucky on that draw, but we do have 50 cards. I'm glad Spark is a bad deck. I really don't like the timing of Spark. Like the Spark wants to potentially interact on every single click is really awkward. Are we checking 12?
I would just credit. No, I would just credit Jackson play with Rose.
I don't think we need this.
It costs us 1 install. And let's just check remotes for free.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if we're putting enough pressure to win the game. Like we're just letting them have now all their economy. And like they have no economy if we trash all this stuff. I think we should just be trashing stuff.
I don't think we can trash stuff and also contest the hard moves.
Oh, Sansan, right. That's a card.
Okay, that's fine. Jackson Clay, indeed.
We can steal Bologna. It's another divert. Okay, that's fine.
I would probably.
Do we just white hat? Shuffles R&D. We could go back. Yeah, I think we should check hand. So this forces a trace, which we only have to pay 1 credit. They'd have to boost into it. In theory, they could boost out of this, but that's fine. It's like us siphoning them to some extent. And we can also get rid of like Econ Warfare hard hitting uses so that we can start checking like pretty safely. Then at this point, Turning Wheel could close the game off. We also get 3 2s out of the hand for Sansan if there's another Beal in there or like a license acquisition, which honestly could be in this deck. All right. So hard hitting news, economic warfare, boom. So I think we get rid of hard hitting news.
Economic warfare, no hard hitting news.
Yeah. Okay.
I would just draw for I would just click for credits, yeah.
Shouldn't we put this turning wheel
install
down?
Turning wheel, install the turning wheel, yeah.
Right. So the idea Jack gives us a free run as long as we don't use cards or programs. Spin Doctor shuffled after the install because it's another Spin Doctor. So they just drew 2 more. I think our list is 3 white hats. White hat seems really good in the modern meta. It's always a good card. It's like the bane of any combo deck. Okay, so if they advance that once, they can threaten a Bologna here. So that threatens a remastered edition, right?
Yes.
So take clicks. We'll do our draw first at least. We have a Paul up. That's cute.
Paul up's sick.
So where do we go? We can threaten Spin Doctor. We can also just run R&D.
I think running R&D is pretty good.
How about archives? Oh no, I guess we want the token.
Yeah.
Because in theory, they probably threw out agendas. I don't even know about that. Bologna's a bit difficult for us to interact with. CPC generator.
That's fine.
They can biotic a Bologna. I don't know if they're on biotic.
So it's like boomerang, run HQ, click for credit, install the Paul up. And then when they start advancing the card,
Well, we won't have 5 credits.
Yeah, but so that's not hard, right? Boomerang HQ first, click, run HQ, click for credit, install Paul up, leaves you with 5 exactly.
So we don't trash that.
Don't trash this.
Well, we could trash if we career fair Paul up, but I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah, no. I think we want to draw like when we hit a data folding or something else.
We're
gonna draw 2 cards off the Earthrise, right?
Yeah, I think we just career fair Paul up, click for credit.
No, that's bad. We should just click for credit, install Paul up.
You didn't like my 2 clicks for credit? It doesn't only save a credit; it installs it for credit. They also did not draw the card that we saw because we yeah, for sure.
Start down now.
Yeah, they in theory should have asked us before the first advancement because we could have stopped a Beal. But we're gutted now. We have no money. I don't know what we're gonna do for this remote anyways. Like stopping that was not very good because we still can't get in.
Pause the turn.
We're gonna lose. I think we were way too passive. I think we should have just had a white hat and then just crushed the combat and then not respected the combo because we spent too many turns respecting the combo. Oh man, a dream
Jackson
yet.
Clare. I think you got Jackson Clare archives, and we're gonna start going on ND.
Yeah.
Or just run the Spin Doctor.
I think they let us trash
Well,
it.
actually, archives gives us info. Let's just run archives.
Interesting enough, because it's not, when you're putting a counter on Amakua because it's not your choice, it works with Jackson Clare.
Yes.
Yeah, so they shuffled. We see hard-hitting news. 2 Eulas. Yeah, they learned their lesson. So that's it. We can lose to a Blona right here. Do we just run R&D over again? We can't even steal Bologna, man.
Yeah, I'd run ND. That's bad. Run ND again.
Should we just run HQ instead?
Oh, maybe. We can see the top 3 of ND, right?
Yeah, but it's not going to win us the game because we can't steal Bologna.
Yeah, but we can hit... Okay, sure.
I think we just have to credit.
Sure. Well, I'd credit install Gachapon so you can hit a downfall.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, we might lose here. Good game.
Oh, yeah, good game.
We got crushed on Spark. Good game.
Good. I don't fucking everyone want to play.
Yeah, we were just not aggressive enough. Like,
I don't want to play.
We could have ran this remote. We should have boomeranged this remote. I think we could have white hatted and crushed R&D. We were just setting up a bit too passively. Yeah, I think even if they have infinite money, we're fine, right? Like if we have infinite money, I think we're still.
I don't know. I don't even think this deck's good, so don't at me.
You guys should run that again. Oh man.
No, don't be.
Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more.
Fuck. Why would you say that?
So close. I don't even think it was close. Like we could not contest the remote server. We were only on 2 points.
Can I play?
Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
What do you mean?
Oh, can I play?
As in? Do you want to crush my Sunny deck? Yeah.
No. Actually, I want to co-con. No, let's go again. No, okay. play the run.
Okay. All right, CTM.
Oh, there we go. We found the matchup.
All right, opening hand, career for cast, gamble. Seems good.
Watch a grown man cry.
We'll keep this, right?
Unspecified. So let's watch a grown person cry. Yeah, keep this.
Yeah. Yeah, we should. A Dream Knight again would have been amazing, especially for this matchup too. That looked very underwhelming. That did not look good.
Yeah, I'm in my own like Sisyphusian fucking hell.
So we have to gamble and start checking these. Like we gamble, check 2 of them.
Gamble, run all 3.
Yeah.
I don't respect. First off, never respect your opponent.
Well, Jeeves,
that's
fine.
Fine.
We just want to hit the AR enhanced.
Yeah.
Amani, that's fine.
That's
don't
fine.
Have a board state. This is an agenda because they want to res Jeeves into the money. Mamba.
That's trashable.
We pay 2, right?
Yeah.
They bury us.
They're gonna boost this. They're gonna fucking boost this. Oh, okay. I thought for a hot second we were about to boost CTM versus.
And now they're gonna Jeeves draw 3, right? Did MVT rotate? No, just very few people play it because the idea for a lot of people is that you can play cards that cost 5 that are trashable that actually do something. But I think MVT and Price Tag are still really good, and it allows people the opportunity to goof up. They also could do 3 credits hard hitting. Which
you know what I'm gonna do after this stream? I'm gonna get some more jambalaya.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. 3 cards hard hitting. They out boosted us. They have no money though. We might have lost turn 1. What do we do? Start smashing, right?
I would go credit Trash the Jeeves. Career for the daily class click for credit.
I like the Trash for Jeeves play. Okay, IP block is still annoying. We could die to hard hit to high profile.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah. Process Fite Nite, CTM has 3 MVT. Ooh.
That's true. I think that's a good call by them.
They trash the cast. That's good. Okay. I think we need to draw into something.
Yeah.
We could also always clear their hand out. We need 1 credit for this so that we could start sniping agendas. But again, we can't steal much. We can't steal Bolognas, which is the biggest problem. So I think we need to draw into something. I don't know if we have dirty laundries. I don't think we do. No, we don't even. Beans. I'm drawing.
Yeah.
No. That's what we want. We career for this and make a run.
Yeah, sure.
Because this
Run
guy's
HQ.
is a card and a credit. Good thing I need Reese's Recon. Yeah, I know. There you go.
This is value, baby.
Let's go. Rizeki is the one that isn't. Yeah.
Rizeki, we're gonna. Rizeki's with.
Yeah, they're gonna trash it
Rizeki
again. Oh, Career Fair is so good.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Credit, Rizeki.
I think we just install Rizeki, start running. Like we just smash for singles.
Oh, like run HQ. Yeah,
run HQ, run
honestly,
R&D, Rizeki.
That's fine.
I'm gonna hit R&D, whatever. White space? Oh.
That'll end the run for sure. But
that one will end the run. Is this the other Fite Nite deck? No, there's no Fite Nite deck with white space that's on CTM, is there? So that's Temple into an Econ card.
I would credit run that Temple.
We don't know which one it is.
Well, you can run both, right?
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Run server 5. No, run server 5. But sure.
Found it.
What's he raising?
Amani probably?
No, he's gonna raise the card.
Oh, Maryland. So we just trashed the Maryland.
Has to die.
Yeah, we just trashed the Maryland.
Trash the Maryland. Fuck the Maryland.
And to be CTM is all purple influence with one white space. This actually might be the list. We might be stream spy, but I don't recognize the name. Maybe they're testing. I guess they've already played, but yeah. Now this an eye is gonna be a problem for our Rizeki. That's true. Okay, that looks like a white space, huh? We hit the white space. We forced him to res a white space, right?
No, because we want to trash this Mumba Temple. Run server 4, and then you run the white space.
But isn't white space only 2 to res? Oh, but
yes,
then we'll have no money.
money.
Yeah. That's better than losing our credit.
If you steal agenda, some money is literally gonna.
I know, it's gonna destroy us. This is where we die to Thoth, right? Aryabhata? Oh no!
Boy.
Oh no!
Oh boy! We're looking for creds for a few turns.
I think we might have picked a matchup that we can't win.
No, we can win. This is what we're supposed to beat.
No, they're gonna res a macrophage and we'll lose. They'll gain 4 credits.
You have 2 link.
We have no money.
Click for credits. Basic action card, boy. Click for 4. I'm not even joking.
No, I know. So if we look at Rob's deck, Snare Bears, but they don't have white space in it. But if they look at this idea, IP block, turnback, macrophage, I don't know. This Rizeki's been good to us. Are we checking server 7?
First, yeah.
Another day, another clicky. This is the Aryabhata.
No, the Aryabhata's in 6.
Oh, a little spin doctor over there. Putting back in a Mumba and a Mumba.
Click for 3. Because you're gonna have to trash the Aryabhata tech next turn if
Yeah.
on the card.
If we're on 10, also white space doesn't stop us. But not that it's sustainable.
Yeah, you're right. No, sorry, never mind. I'm not a fucking academic like you.
I did the math. Okay, I'm drawing 1.
Yeah, sure.
Because we need to go through our deck. Well, we can't win off of that.
Run server 6.
Really? 6 is Aryabhata.
Yeah, but you want to trash the Aryabhata. Either he reses the Aryabhata.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Then we have to beat the trays. Oh, beans. That's fine.
Well, it's fine.
Would happen anyways. So this triggers on the trash, right?
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
It used to.
Because it's not in play anymore.
It used to trigger like that, man.
Don't tell me you're one of those people who thinks JNet's how Netrunner works.
No. Like before JNet even existed, we played Aryabhata and that's how it worked. Like when CTM was new.
What year was it?
2008, 2009.
Before the financial collapse.
Yeah, it caused the financial collapse. That's what Flashpoint was about. Read a book.
Yep, that's true.
All right, so it does not work. That's good to know. So we'll take down the temple. Yeah. Why does it always the game that we play at like quarter to midnight is like the grind game?
Click for credit.
Like we're trying to win with just a Rizeki.
I was like, no, we can end here. We learned the
play
valuable
Sunny.
lesson
It'll be
about
a
not playing bad Sunny
stack.
decks.
Oh, we'll get through this. You're playing Sunny. Yeah, I know, Rongi. I know.
We're gonna run those cards.
Yeah, man. It's the only thing we know how to do. They're gonna jam a Beal in one of these, I swear. Oh, we'll take that.
Yeah. Credit.
What's up with Turner
Jinteki?
No! Our beautiful boy.
Your beautiful green boy.
There's no reason running this one
No.
on 1 credit.
Click for fucking credits.
Do we reinstall the Rizeki? No.
No, just run the card. Run the card. What are you doing?
I think you should click for credits. You think that's not going to be confusing to me? It's not a Jet. It's not you about it. It's a Maryland. It's not a Maryland. Yo, Onion, turns out I'm awake too early. So actually, yo, welcome. I liked your commentary on Yusunkin stuff. How's it going? Arrange comp rules when unfathomable under FFG. Someone could tell me anything. I'd be like, yeah, why not? Well, he tweeted about it, so I think that's real.
Yeah, oh God, do you remember the Lucas tweet about Film Critic and agendas?
No.
About how you could host agendas, the corp could install agendas on Film Critic.
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
It's because so this is when like Lucas didn't understand what the word host meant.
Get out.
But like there was a Twitter ruling where they were like, because Film Critic can host a single agenda. It doesn't say who
so you can jam
host it. So the corp can host it, like install advanced events, a hostile takeover on Film Critic.
Was it tested like that?
No, of course not. It was just like a fucking Lucas ruling.
Okay, so one option we have is we could bankrupt them and then like a White Hat to have only agendas in hand because their hand is probably goofed up at this point because they haven't had a DBS stick, right?
You want to run server 9, just like raw dog it basically?
Yeah. I wouldn't use those terms, but yeah.
I'm exhausted, dude.
You're an hour behind me.
Yeah.
I have no sympathy. This is a...
Click for credit. Click for credit.
Do we figure out the line?
They gotta res the ice now.
It's a macrophage.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
They have to boost into this. We're 1 credit short. We could have clicked for 2 and ran.
No. Oh, we got...
Yes! We figured out their line. Their hand is probably only agendas. 34 credits, clicking for credits to their 14.
Dude, this is the
undefeated.
The power of... This is my strategy for when I'm playing a bad deck. Ignore it and just use the basic action card.
They're good than some of the cards you can put in your deck. I don't think the Sunny deck is terrible, mind you. I think we did misplay the first game.
I think we're playing it really poorly.
Yeah, we're playing it definitely very poorly. Like we don't want to short sell this Sunny deck. It's probably fine. It's just probably slower than some of the other meta backs, and specifically in Fite Nite where you can kind of, you can work.
You can counterattack
CTM.
Yeah,
you can counterattack CTM. That's good. Oh, our little green boy got us there. Thanks, bud. You're all the money you can need. Eric, we learned so much along the way.
My favorite was learning about jam.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you learn? What's your moral lesson?
I feel like I learned a bit more about the Sportsmetal deck, about how aggressive we could jam. I think we learned some good lines to score out, so that was nice. Like, I think the best thing tonight that happened by a mile was scoring out at first click Luminal.
Oh, dude.
That's disgusting.
It was amazing, eh? That was like such a fucking...
Yeah. It was pretty good. Can you jelly out agendas? Heyo. Again, I need to shout this out. One of the big things that we've been doing tonight is tomorrow we have the Fite Nite, the last leg. This is Vale's show match tournament. So we're going to have Snare Bears, which Eric is a part of. So I hope Eric is going to be there cheering on his brethren. We're going to be joined tomorrow by Yusengren and Kat to do some commentary. We'll have
shout out to Vale for organizing this.
It's a lot of work.
Like low key.
They've been hitting up a lot of people, getting 12 people organized at the same times and dates. Like that's a lot of legwork. Also shout outs to everyone participating too, just to bragging rights and to put on good television. It's great. Oh, learning about the overinstalling with Spin Doctor was a highlight. Yeah, that did open up plays and I started embracing it. I felt good about that one.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, man. Apologies to all the swears for those who care. They did not make it this far, so I don't know if I have to apologize to anyone, but I'm glad to have you, man. It's been a while.
Do you think there are people who watch Metropole Grid with their family?
Yeah.
I think so. Fucked.
Yeah, no.
Holy shit.
That's why Phil does the threat level alpha
disclaimer
on top of his thing. Yeah. Is there a place that shows all the stream links for the whole Fite Nite? Thanos, I don't know if there is, but every time I've talked about it, including today, I'll put all the links in the show notes. So if you go to YouTube and watching on the link, watch the other streams, I put all of the links for most of them. I'll do it tonight as well. Yeah.
That's what Ian said.
Sorry?
Yeah.
My 3-year-old
You see it
daughter's
run.
watching. I'm not repeating that, but that's very funny.
That's really funny.
Yo, Eric, thanks so much for joining me. It was a blast. To everyone hanging out in chat, hopefully you had an all right time. Thanks for watching. Everyone we played games against today, yo, good games. And everyone playing tomorrow, best of luck. We had a bunch of people in here playing tomorrow.
The snapdays into the process, but that was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vale said the replays are up on the YouTube link at the top of the rules document. Yeah, that's actually a really big deal. Is if you go to the deck list, like I'll link this as well. But if you go here, it has the deck lists, and it actually has the playlists at the bottom, so you can go here and watch them. Like you can manually go through it and watch the game with full information. This is so cool that we're gonna have this feature implemented, which is already implemented throughout like Continentals and Worlds. Yeah, Sengren also already put up a video where he's going through the first series and analyzing the videos, analyzing the replays. That's really good stuff. I'm glad that that's an option. All right, that's all, y'all. We'll be here on tomorrow at 3 o'clock. There is no stream the following week, so we'll be missing a week. I'm gonna be on vacation. Once again, Eric, thanks for joining me, man.
When do you go on vacation?
Next week. So we'll be streaming. The next stream will be in August. Basically.
Oh, you leave on Sunday. So yeah. When are we gonna play Flesh and Blood, Andre?
Yeah, I can't play next week because I'm out. We'll do it a week after. It'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Have a good night, man. See ya.
Ciao, y'all. Bye.